Oh. 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 Hi. How are you? Welcome back. Hello. 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 Oh, is that not going to update the whole time again? Let's try that. Okay, there we go. Maybe that'll update. We'll do our best with the song thing. It might be updating, it might not. I can't tell what's going on with it anymore. I have no idea how this works. Lost. Lost was the first one here. Hello, Lost. I hope you're doing well. It's not going to appear on the chat because it was before I even loaded OBS. So sorry, but Lost was the first one here. So well done, Lost. He said, Lost said, so did you make any new redeem videos and stuff? No, I know said I was gonna. I didn't. I'm working on them, but they're not done. So, my bad. I hope you'll forgive me. Nirvana, yes, Rabbit indeed. Bunnyman is here. Hello, I hope that you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful week. It's been 7 days since we were last live, so, you know, there's been some time. I hope that life has treated you incredibly well in that week. So, also, Victor, good to see you. Victor was breaking it down, dancing, you know what I mean? Just doing a little dancing. We appreciate that, much appreciated. Got a ooh-woo in there. Classic Nirvana. Also, Sydney, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Well, welcome to stream. I hope that you're doing incredibly well. Also, Tyler, hello. With the all caps, the 3 exclamation points. Yes, yes, yes. How's it going? I hope that you're all doing really well. It's lovely to see you all. You just made my day. I didn't know you were going live. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not. I had to go in and do some work stuff that wasn't scheduled because some colleagues were sick, and they were like, oh, I got a call, you know, it was like, Daspra, we need you. And I was like, well, okay. So that's why I'm a few minutes late. I had to like rush in from work and change, and y'all know the song and dance by this point, so you know the song and dance. But how's everyone doing? How's life? How are things? What's new? How can you not break it down when the intro plays? It's true. It's classic Daspra. Classic Daspra. Let me see if this thing is updating. Oh, it is. Good. I can close that window. Boom. Cool, cool, cool. I'm glad you like the intro. Yeah. As far as I know, it doesn't exist anywhere else. I had that, like the intro song, I had it commissioned. It's my piece. I have the rights to it. Some other amazing, talented musician created it and everything, but it doesn't like live on YouTube. It doesn't live on Spotify. It plays on stream, and then that's it. Well, I guess it lives on YouTube in VODs now, but yeah. Doing phenomenal tonight. What a great word to describe how you're doing. Phenomenal. Not a word that I get to hear often enough. Just was playing a fan-made Pokemon game. Ooh, which one? Which one? What's the concept? What's it about? Give us the deets. Had a rough day, friend drama. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sydney. It's that time of year, you know. After a long, cold winter, people's patience are running thin. They're ready for summer. They're ready for warmer days. They're tired of being stuck inside together all the time. And they're like, oh, we're going to have some drama before summer, but it'll get better. It'll get better. Is that Flow? Oh my gosh. It's a Carnival in Brazil. You're way over the limit. Oh, my finger tracking's still weird, y'all. You're going to randomly see my ring finger go up. There we go. Okay. I had some VR juice and some compliments. I'll just say some compliments. Well, you know, Flo, the important thing is that you drink plenty of water. Plenty of water along the way, and you'll be fine. Enjoy some VR juice for me. Also, happy Carnival. I don't know if you say happy Carnival, but happy Carnival. Hope it's going well. Carnival. Your pupils look like the one of a cat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, slow down a little bit. Works been usual, reading, collecting, comics on the side. Yes, very nice, very nice. Any new additions that you're really like excited about? Victor? Swiss, hello? Boo! Boo! Many a day have passed. It's true. They don't like that you're not letting them peer pressure you. Startup blocking. Yep. That is if people are not respecting your boundaries and your ability to just be like, hey, I don't want to do that, or I don't like that. If they don't have a respect for your wishes and your boundaries, that does not bode well. It does not bode well. Similar to Emerald. Encounter Pokemon in the overworld. Okay. You can battle literally every single trainer and gym leader as much as you want. Oh, so you can go back and... It's like you carry around revives and potions. You beat up a trainer, and then you just hand them a revive and potions. You're like, pick them up. We're going to do it again. Juicy! Hey, Juicy. Interrupting nap time? What do you mean? Also, Juicy, thanks for the 27 months of support. Oh, Juicy. Thank you so much. How are you? I haven't talked to you since that one night in VR when we were, you know, with Dobby. You know the night. I did recently, you recently got a series from 2010 called Doom War. Oh, a serious one from 2010 called Doom War. What's the concept? Is this, I mean, I'm sure it's about Von Doom, but you know, terrible mistake. What's the mistake? Nirvana, what's the mistake? I've known you too long. Wow, just be, man, Juicy. That, you know, I take that as a compliment. I too have known me for too long, so I understand. Watson, good choice for battle, repetition battle. Get some good experience out of it. Yeah, I don't want to talk about them either, to be honest, Juicy. But I just thought it would be funny to remind you just for a moment, you know, just for a moment. I think in the near future, I'm going to stop playing music on stream for you all to hear. Because I already play it so lowly in the background, I think it makes more sense for you all to just play the music that you want to hear, and I just run my mouth. And then I'm going to put on music, like playlists that has like copywritten music that I can't play, but I want to listen to. I may go that route. Maybe I'll keep the display up for what I'm currently listening to, and then you can like type it in and search it up if you want. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because I've kind of got to the point that I know all the lo-fi songs on the playlist, all the chill hop, like all the synthwave. I'm like, oh, I know this one, I know this one, I know this one. Anyway. Meridius Beacon? I forgot the consequence of that. Why is it a mistake? A dark team. Is that your first time doing a dark run for a team? Also, to update you all, because I was asking, you know, y'all continue to type, do your messages. You know the deal. We'll parlay back and forth, right? I'll throw some things out. You'll throw some things out. We'll have a great time. That's the Tuesday Talks vibe. So I'm glad y'all are here for it. I'm very excited to catch up, to read about all of your stuff. I'm gonna share some things too. That way we go back and forth. So the thing that I wanted to talk about very quickly, I had a great weekend. I had the weekend off work, which is always phenomenal. An internet, one of my VR chat internet friends, who's like just a real life friend now because we've met several times in person. They came to visit. They hung out for the night. We had a great time. We had some VR juice. We had some amazing food. We watched some cool videos, listened to some amazing music, did some like avatar work in Unity. Ooh la la. And then, you know, we went to sleep at way too late an hour, set no alarms, slept in late, got way too much sleep, and then had more good food, and then they had to go home because they had other stuff to do. Amazing. It's always fun to catch up with friends, and it's always fun just to relax. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm always so focused on schedules and work and everything else, to-do lists and blah, blah, blah. It's nice when you get that time to just unwind. So that was amazing. Very recharging. After that, I had like 2 different D&D tables for my D&D fans. Many of you know that I DM a lot, right? I've been DMing a Curse of Strahd table for over 2 years. We only meet like every other week, so it's not like a weekly table, but it's every other week. And we did like a long play of Curse of Strahd. We tried to do like as much of the content as we could. So the table has been meeting for over 2 years, and the party finally defeated Strahd von Zarovich, the vampire lord of Barovia. So that's really cool. Very, very exciting. We got like 1 or 2 more sessions just to like put a bow on it and wrap it up, but Strahd is defeated. So that's cool. I'm a little sad because that table's been going on for like a while, you know? Whenever something ends like that, it's like, oh, but it'll be fine. We're going to have a great time. We're going to do other stories, other amazing adventures, that sort of thing. Also, Snow Finger. It's like finger, but TH. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. This is Tuesday Talks. We just talk. You all talk, I talk, we all talk, and then or you lurk. That's fine too. Whatever. No worries. But yeah, we just, you know, jump in where you fit in. But yeah, so that was amazing. A bunch of D&D, got to catch up with a friend. And then I've been really into VR chat again, like out of nowhere. So I did an event night with some VR chat friends, including Juicy, who was in chat earlier. We hung out and like had an event, did some cool stuff, met some new people, met some cringe people, met some amazing people. Typical VR chat night. A lot of public world hopping. I've been public pug hopping for a while, and then group public, so that's been fun. But anyway, I ran my mouth a lot. Let me get caught up with you all now. I'll run my mouth again later. Loud yapping in your ear in a quest. Oh, that's right, because she's just like blah 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 blah. Well, just put it back. Put it back. Put Meridia's beacon back. You'll be fine. We were supposed to do a game night on Wednesday. This is Sydney. I was fine with it at first. They started talking about smoking, vaping, drinking. Not Sydney's scene. No worries. That's what adults do on game night. Pfft, nope. Adults do what they want to do. They don't do what they're supposed to do because that's what adults do. So Sydney, you're more adult in that situation than they are. Psh, don't need peer pressure in your life at all. Mono runs? Yeah, I knew you had done some other mono runs before, Tyler. I wasn't sure if you'd done a dark run before. Also, Octo. Hello, Octo. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was just running my mouth. You know how I am. I'm behind on chat. But I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Doom stealing vibranium from Wakanda. Magical properties. Another classic Doom plan to just take over the world with intense power and magic. That ring finger is going to constantly annoy me. I promise I'm not flipping anyone off. It's the ring finger every time, so. That sounds awesome. Yeah, the D&D stuff, so much fun. Panda, hello, how are you? It's lovely to see you. You can't put it back as a quest item? Reload your save. Go back in time. Put it away. Never pick it up. Delete your game and start a new one. But yeah, it's been so much fun getting reconnected in VR chat. My old index controllers, which I'm clearly having a tracking issue with one finger right now. I'm hoping it'll settle out as I like fit it better to my hand. Look at that. Oh. But my old index controllers would barely hold a charge. So the whole time I was streaming, I had like a battery pack plugged into my controllers so that they would last like a stream. That's how weak the batteries had become. So I finally got around to getting some replacement controllers. I got some new gaskets, the interface that sort of sits between the headset and your face, because the old one was just uncomfortable. It was worn out, and like all those little quality of life things has just kind of brought back a love of VR that had kind of slipped for a little while. So it's been nice to get back into it. Yep. When in doubt, ring finger out. I don't know. Is that? No, that's not how it goes. Haven't seen your friends in 2 years, but it all sounds uncomfortable for me. Yeah, if your best friend doesn't think it's a good idea, they're your best friend for a reason, right? They know you. They know what you're into, what you're not. It sounds like you're on the right path. Go with your gut. Go with your gut. Oh, Panda, new PC? New PC? Do you know anything about it yet? Do you know any of the specs or anything? I'm excited for you. That's incredible. What? And then, if you don't mind me asking, What are you gonna do with the new PC? What's on the agenda? What's the first thing you're gonna do once you get that new PC in? Marvel's doing a Doom Mask replica? Whoa. Yeah, that's gonna have to be part of your collection. I already know that's gonna be part of it. Bum bum bum. Not bad. Otherwise, I kind of just like spilt the entire weekend so fast that now I'm like, oh well, that was my weekend. It sounded like a short list, but it was a lot of fun. You know, oh yeah, of course, it's got to be part of that collection. No, not yet, but as long as it's better than my current one, I'll be happy. I understand that. I've been at that point twice now where I've been like, man, any PC's got to be better. Honestly, I want to do VR, even though I also got a new VR. Current one has too much drift issues. Got you. So are you thinking about, once you get the new PC, then investing in another VR headset as well? Or do you think the new PC will counter some of the drift issues? Got some good news? Oh, let's hear it, Sydney. Going on vacation? Oh my gosh. Is it going to be like, you don't have to say where, but is it going to be like a family vacation, friend vacation? Is it going to be like beachy or mountainy or skiing, or I don't know. I don't know what cool people do these days. A little hoodie and a stand. Wait, it comes with a hoodie? Like the hoodie that I see. That'll be cool. I'm not as into the Doom lore as you are, but I'm gonna have to just look it up just to see what it looks like, because that sounds really cool. Family in Florida. Oh my gosh. And it'll be warm there, probably. I know you've been in the cold for all winter. You have to be excited to get a little bit of warmth. Oh, Panda. No, that is awful luck. Oh. First date, are you able to, are they like under any sort of warranty, or is there anything you can do to like, or is it just, Yeah, it sounds cool. It sounds cool, Victor. It really does. As you can see, we're back at one of our classic worlds tonight. We've got the off-work apartment, right? So to give you for those who don't know, this is like a massive bay window. Of course, we slide the windows open for that fresh nighttime air. We have our Plant Greg, some ancient lore from stream that most people never remember because it's so ancient, but chat named this plant Greg years ago. So we got Plant Greg, and then this distant speck of light that feels a little too small to be the moon, but maybe a little too big to be a star. We don't really know what it is. Maybe it's something else. Allow your imagination to run wild. But yeah, one of our classics. April 21st to May 3rd. That's a good length for a vacation. It's long enough that you get to enjoy it, but not so long that you get burnt out. Do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of that ideal window of time. Looking forward to it. I hope that you have an amazing time. No warranty? Oh. Man. I'm sorry, Panda. Well, I mean, once you get it and once you've got the new PC and everything and it's all together and everything's working like you want, I know it will be amazing. You'll appreciate it that much more for the time that you had to go without it. That's trying to find a positive for you. That's the best I got, I think. Yeah, Plant Greg hasn't been in chat in a long time, Juicy. Are you going to wear it to the theater? Victor, are you going to be sitting in the theater with your Doom mask? Just staring? What if you might make everyone uncomfortable. They may all leave the theater with that. Oh my gosh, is that a Proteus raid? Proteus, welcome. Raiders from Proteus Lagoon, you're welcome. Welcome. BRB, no worries. You know, do the stream self-care thing, post-stream self-care. I get it. I will be asking what you were streaming, though. Oh, I think I know. I think it was Ocarina of Time, right? Ocarina of Time? Is that what you were... Was it a Ocarina of Time randomizer? How did it go? I think I saw that's what it was. Doombot. That I don't think that'll make anyone any more comfortable. But yes, welcome Raiders from Proteus' stream. I'm a huge fan of Proteus'. I love his all of his retro content. I usually try to stop in and say hello when I can. I also do retro gaming from time to time. We both have Zelda in common, though Proteus is much better. Otherwise, I run my mouth a lot and talk to chat. Those are kind of my areas. What is I think my description says I play games poorly and chat decently. I think that's how I would summarize myself. Crowd control. So I wanted to try crowd control at one point, but I was never able to get it to interface with my network in a way where crowd could actually control it. So I might have to try it again, though. It's been a few years, and maybe I have a better idea of how to navigate network settings. I don't know. I hope that it's going well. I'll have to check out the VOD and stuff. Speaking of Zelda, we're in the middle of a Majora's Mask playthrough that I need to pick back up. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, we'll be resuming that on Thursday. So, like not in 24 hours, but essentially in 48 hours, right? Hopefully we'll be able to resume the Majora's Mask playthrough. We're at, the name of it just flew out of my head. The Snow Temple. We're like right outside the door. We've already got the Goron Mask. We're right there at that save point, about to go in. Gosh, your ears are big. Are they? Are they bigger than usual? What do you think? How do they look? How do they look? Yeah, Proteus, I may do that. We might get one on the, see if we can. But I'm no good. I've never even done an Ocarina of Time randomizer. I can't imagine how difficult it would be to have your first one be with crowd control. I bet the chat would destroy my run. Snowhead? I remember enjoying Snowhead. I also distinctly remember enjoying the Goron races after. I'm still the champion of the Goron races. I'm known by that title in many circles in my life. So, yeah, the ambience is great there. They defy physics, do they? They're just floopy. Whoop. They floop. And then they stand up as long as... But see, if gravity gets too strong, they get pulled over. I don't have the ear strength to hold them up with all that gravity. How far are you in Majora's Mask? I would say like a third of the way. Because I've done a lot of the side content. So a lot of the like side quest, collecting the mask, that sort of thing. But we still have 3 of the mainline series temples to go, plus the final fight. So we've only done 1 of 4 temples, but we've been heavy on the side content. That might be a good way to do it. Just do a vanilla run. Yeah, a vanilla run with crowd control. That could be interesting. Is it one of those crowd controls where people can just spend like $10 and just kill you instantly? That seems like it would get old. Here's $10. Game over. And I know I got some folks that wouldn't hesitate to drop $10 on just killing me instantly in a video game. Bum bum. There's also Proteus. There's also I don't know anything about them, but there's also like co-op randomizers and stuff that I've seen a couple of videos about over the years. I have no idea what it's like to set those up, but who knows? Going into a Skyward Sword playthrough. All right, tomorrow. Hey, are you doing, so before you start it, are you doing, because Skyward Sword was released, what, on, not GameCube, that was Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. It was on the Wii, and then it was released again on the Wii U, is that right? Are you doing OG, or are you doing the remaster one with some of the, because there's like a remaster with some quality of life improvements, right? You're going to do the OG. Okay, got you. Well, good luck with it. I know nothing about Skyward Sword. So the last Zelda game that I've beaten in the like order of release is Twilight Princess. That's the last one I have actually beaten. I've never played Skyward Sword. I have played Breath of the Wild, but I've only beaten 2 of the like beasts or whatever you call them. I've only done 2, so I haven't beat that game. I haven't touched anything beyond. So I'm for a air quotes Zelda fan, I'm way out of the loop. Another question: what will you do next after beating Majora's Mask? That is a good question. I know that I was Green Wonder gifted me one of the recently released Final Fantasy remakes, because I haven't played any Final Fantasy games other than 14, the critically acclaimed MMORPG, you know the rest of the bit, and I've played Crystal Chronicles, which aren't really like Final Fantasy-esque games in terms of their standard sort of gameplay style. So I was gifted that. I may try that. I was asked a long time ago to put, is it Ultra Kill? Is that that's the game, right? I was asked a long time ago to like stream that. I bought it and never got around to streaming it. I don't know. I haven't really. We've also talked about the new Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom. I was really interested in that. It's kind of up in the air, to be honest with you, Victor. Not sure if the newer one works with Dolphin. Oh, yeah. Because specific emulation. Or Dolphin, the animal, because no one emulates games. Did I tell you about the challenge? Wait, what challenge? Proteus, what challenge? Boop. 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 Victor, you were asking me about what I was thinking about streaming. Is that because you have a recommendation or a suggestion or an idea? And when I ask that acknowledging that I may not take your suggestion or idea. But I'm always curious. Every Zelda game in timeline order. Oh. That's going to be cool. Well, what are you going to do at the split? What are you doing at the split? Are you just going to like follow one timeline, then another timeline, and then another? Falling asleep pretty quickly tonight, so good night, Das. Panda, no worries at all. I'm so excited about your news. I hope that the PC arrives super soon. You get some good sleep, take care of yourself, and we will see you again in the future. And who knows? Who knows, Panda? Maybe one day we will cross paths in VR chat once you get everything in order. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be wild. Rest well, Panda. Goodbye. Goodbye, Panda. Now hear me out, a horror game. Why? Why is that what you want? No, I'm sorry. I can't do that. That's completely outside my ability. The CDI and Tingle games? I have never seen any of the Tingle games. I have no idea. I just know they're like obscure and strange, peculiar, but interesting. So I look forward to seeing it. We don't need him to cry. See, Juicy knows. Juicy knows I would break down in tears. I remember seeing you once during New Year's. Wait, did we cross paths in a New Year's celebration? Are you serious? Too shy to back then to say hi. No worries. It's totally fine. I get it. I get it. When I first got in VR, I was like a mute. I was always shy. I would just kind of like gesture at people and do little waves and stuff. So no worries. It's not a pressure thing. Okay, I thought you'd been around for a meetup, but I did not realize we had crossed paths, and I did not realize that we had crossed paths on a New Year's thing. Also, full disclosure, I celebrate New Year's pretty hard, so I don't know where I was that night, or, you know. But anyway, that's kind of a wild night for me in VR, so my bad if I was being a little out there. But yes, there's always our next meeting, our next meeting. I look forward to it. A rerun of the Luigi's Mansion trilogy. It'll probably be a while before we revisit, because there's so much stuff out there. You know, I don't want to like revisit the same. D Virtual. Thanks for the follow. Hello, welcome. Hope that you're having a lovely day, wherever you are in the world. Thinking Legends of Goddess's Hero. Last Hero. Hero of Twilight. Yep. Yes. I think a vote's a good idea, but I like the order of operations that you're thinking. That kind of makes sense to me. Because it kind of goes down each of the... Yeah, I like it. That means you're going to play A Link to the Past at some point, which, as you know, is my favorite Zelda game. Not because it's the best, but because nostalgia. So, man, that's really cool. Not the best at suggestions? No worries. I'm not the best at making choices, so it all works out. Momspra and Datspra are doing great. Datspra went for his... he recently went for his follow-up appointment to the doctor where he had the hip replacement surgery. As you all, those of you that kind of hang out, you know, he had that a few weeks ago. Well, hell, it's been more like a few months ago at this point. But, oh, excuse me, tracking. But yeah, he had his follow-up appointment, and they're like, man, you're having a great recovery. They approved him to be out of work just a little bit longer because the nature of his work is he does very like physically demanding work, and he's getting up there. He's like past his 60s now, so you know I always tell him, I'm like, you're not 20 anymore, Dad, and then he just looks at me. He's like, I can still pick up heavier things than you, boy. No, he doesn't really say that, but we joke around. But yeah, always trying to get him to just calm down, take care of himself. But the doctor approved him to miss like a little bit more work so he could finish recovery. But the doctor was like, hey, you have great recovery going on. Things are great. You're like above average in terms of your recovery rate and time. Keep up the good work. And he hasn't been hard-headed. He's been doing what he's supposed to do. That was the big thing. And then Momspra, of course, she's great. She's been looking after him and being a really good partner in their relationship. And yeah. Looking forward to Link to the Past. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, Zelda 2 is going to be a bump in the road for sure. Recently got dragged into VR by some friends, so I looked up some streams. I like your vibe. D, thank you so much. First of all, is it okay if I shorten and say D, or do you prefer the whole D virtual? Let me know. Let me know what you prefer, because I tend to shorten names. But thank you for the compliment. And if you don't mind me asking, I know you said friends drug you in. Where did they drag you into? VR chat, I assume? Any other options? What headset? Are you on a headset yet? Are you doing desktop? What are we talking here? Hope he gets better. Oh yeah, he's doing great. He's doing really well, so. Amber! Hello, Amber. How are you? Yeah, he's the short of the conversation is he had that hip replacement surgery, but he's doing great. He recently had his follow-up appointment with the doctor, and they're like, man, you're doing great. Keep up the good work. They approved him to have a little more time off work just to finalize recovery, but overall, he got great news from his doctor's visit, which makes me very happy. I always say this. I'm very close with my family. I'm very fortunate. We have a good, healthy, well, in my mind, a healthy relationship. So for some people, that's not their story, but my parents are a big part of my life, so I'm happy that they are doing well. It makes me happy. So wishing Dads for a speedy recovery. Thanks, Proteus. Yeah. How's Charmamber? How's Shadow? How's everyone? Horror games or shooters? And some RPGs now and then. Yeah. I mean, great choices. I'm not very good at shooters out of the gate. And then when I'm streaming, I get, as you all know, I get very focused on chat. And so I really struggle to stream a shooter because I have to, I'm so bad at shooters, I need to focus on them, and then I can't focus on chat. And then that just, yeah. So I have found that me streaming a shooter isn't the best. And as for horror games, the last time I streamed a horror game, I streamed Phasmophobia in VR. I sat in the van and cried for 3 hours, and then I ended stream. So we're not going to do that again. D's good? Cool. VR chat? Still on desktop. Saving up for a headset now that I'm hooked. Which, do you have an idea yet on what headset you're considering? Sorry, that's my ring finger. Like I said, it's, there we go. If you ever see the ring finger weirdly up, it's not intentional. It's just a little tracking thing I got going on. Sorry, I passed out. Forgot to say goodnight and have a good week. Flo, no worries. You take care of yourself. Drink some water. Get some sleep. Happy Carnival. We'll see you next time. Bye, Flo. Charmamber says hi. Hi, Charmamber. It's fine. You can send her my hellos later. It's totally fine. Glad to hear you're doing well, Octo. We've been better, but we're fine. Missed the Lethal Company. Well, first of all, let me say I'm sorry to hear that, that things have been better. I hope that they pick up for you. I won't dig into it, but I hope that things keep getting better. The Lethal Company stream is doable. The trick there is I've got to get back with Stream Team. I got to get Hotch and JP and Gamer on board because they're the crowd. They make it. They're so much funnier than I am, and and so I got to get them on. And maybe we can schedule a Stream Team Lethal Company because that's something I can do. Yep. Brother and his family, they're doing great. Yep. They're all doing really well. Grandpa Proteus had hip replacement a few years ago. Oh, he still has pain, so it's a process. Yeah, I know that sometimes, like, depending on the age and how the recovery goes, physical therapy, there's a lot of variables, and so some people do have some chronic pain. Daspra still got a little bit of like muscle tension, but the doctor said that was normal and should dissipate with time. So keep hearing MetaQuest from everyone, a more budget option. D, I think that is a phenomenal starting place. Like the Quest 3 or the Quest 3S, they pros and cons to each for sure, depending on your budget there. But I always tell people if you're first starting VR, I think it's as long as you're okay having like a Meta account, which is essentially tied to Facebook in many ways. As long as you're okay with having like that account, you can't go wrong. Value to hardware, phenomenal headset. It's got great specs. You can run it without a good PC. You can do standalone, which is an option, but you can also buy a cable, hook it into your PC, and do PC VR that way. Like, I mean, it's really versatile. Tons of options there. And then if you find that you're really into the VR ecosystem, you can always make upgrades as you go, that sort of thing. Yeah. If you have a friend who has a VR headset, I always tell people you should try VR before you buy VR. Some people get really bad motion sickness when they put the headset on, and I've seen people buy a headset and have to sell it because of their motion sickness. So if you have an opportunity to try it before you buy it, I would definitely advise you to do that. But yes, Quest, awesome choice. Yeah, so many mods on the Lethal Company side. The game, I heard the game has like a car now. Like, what? I don't even know what you would do with that. I could barely learn how to walk. Chivalry, I've heard of the game. I haven't played it. Have you played it, Victor? Nirvana, thanks for the ooh-woo. Yes. See, so Proteus gets it. There's some folks get like a little bit of nausea. When I first started, I got terrible motion sickness in VR. I learned some tips and tricks. like the importance of having plenty of water before I go in, like being well hydrated before I go into VR. It really helps me to have a carpet under my feet. It kind of like grounds my senses in reality. And used to, I would have a fan blowing at me, and those things. But now I'm fine. Now I can sit in it forever. But yeah. Well, D, I hope that. Oh, let's see. My friend has a MetaQuest 2 to try out. I got motion sick just from Warframe on desktop, so I'm a bit worried. Yes. So definitely try it out, and know that there's a ton of accessibility options as well. So, like in VR chat, you can make it so that when you hit your joystick, like you physically will walk forward, right? Or they also have like teleportation locomotion, where your camera will sit static in one place, your avatar will move forward independent of your camera, and then your camera will teleport from where you are currently to where the avatar ended. And you know, there's all kinds of ways that you can adjust it and sort of start slowly instead of just jumping right in. Those things help a lot for some people too. Got your ass folded? Oh my gosh. How does that happen? Played a lot of the sequel. Sounds like you enjoy it. Chucking logs at people in peasant mode? Oh my gosh, I'm getting curious. I always tell people when you're first getting into VR chat, as for we kind of talked hardware a little bit. We'll talk about, everyone has thoughts on VR chat. I'll share just a handful of mine. I always tell people when they're first getting into the ecosystem, it's like anywhere else in the world, you will find all kinds of people. Sometimes you'll enter a lobby and the lobby won't be your scene. And I tell people, just change lobbies and just change lobbies until you find one that is your scene. You will find people that you vibe with. It takes time. There's all kinds of groups and people and things to do. So it's phenomenal. But there's also people that you won't vibe with. So just be patient as you're searching. Not super sweaty? Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe that'll be my post-stream plan. Just go and try it out a little bit, you know? Getting a snack? Enjoy. Hey, bring us something back, Sydney. Haven't been brave enough to go to a public lobby yet. No worries. And you know what? Some people entirely do private lobbies. They have like their core friend group. They have things that they do. So I know some people, for example, that love, every couple of nights, they have a movie night. They get in VR, they go to a movie world with just their friend group. They make a private instance and they watch a movie together, right? Some people are really into world hopping and like exploring all the amazing creations. And they'll as a group, they'll go from world to world. Some people, there's like games in VR chat that you can play. So you'll find your scene. You'll figure it out. But welcome to VR chat. I don't know. I think it's a really cool place. I'm a big fan. I'm biased, but I think it's cool. Blue Doritos, let's go! The best Dorito! 18 months? Proteus? Does that mean, did you get a new... I think Proteus got a new badge. Proteus, thank you so very much for the 18 months. That's a year and a half. A year and a half of support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not just for the Prime. I mean for the sub either. Thank you also for just all the support, talking me through Zelda, guiding me through video games, giving me tech advice along, like all of it. Thank you. Yes, D. The world creators are so talented. It's amazing to think about the amount of talent that people have and the art that they're able to bring to life just through the worlds in VR. It is so much fun. I can spend days just exploring Yeah. Based on what you're saying, I think you're gonna continue to enjoy it for a long time. So I hope that you're able to see them in VR and no motion sickness, and you just, But even if you do get it, be patient. I experienced it for a couple of months before eventually I kind of overcame it and figured out what worked for me. So don't try it on once and be like, oh, can't do that. Maybe a couple of times and see if it's, less bad. Or maybe you won't have any at all. Fingers crossed. No motion sickness for you. If I were still doing VR chat, I'd be rocking a Doom avatar. I could see it. Victor, I could see it. Eat salt with me? Why are we eating salt? I mean, I do prefer salty snacks to sweet snacks. I'm one of those people. Savory over sweet anytime. Anytime. I'll take a bag of chips over a pack of cookies. Mm-hmm. If someone walked up to me with like a bowl of chicken nuggets and a cake, and they're like, you can have one, I'd be like, oh, give me the chicken nuggets. Every time. For sure. And then, D, one of the other things that we haven't even talked about, then you have to find your avatar. You have to find, or avatars, plural, it doesn't have to be just one. You have to find how you want to represent yourself in the virtual world. And that is such a fun journey too. And then some people start making their own avatars, and then you just, unlimited possibilities. Proteus, what is that? Is that cheese? Honestly, I'll have some cheese. That's pretty good. I am quite salty. I was going to try and put my pinky out, but of course my ring finger isn't going to cooperate. Quite salty. Invited to dinner at your palace. Okay, what's on the menu? What are we having? What's for dinner? I can't do cashews. I have a cashew allergy, and I'm not a huge fan of mango. Otherwise, I'm pretty open to possibilities. You've already made your first model? Oh, man, that's so cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're going to enjoy it. You're in deep. Cool. Cheesy popcorn. Or buttery popcorn, or both. Cheese and butter. I do, I consume way more sodium than I should. I have a very high salt diet. That is true. Yep. One day I'll probably have, like, I don't know, high blood pressure or something for it. Rabbit and baby Argonian ribs. Huh. I mean, rabbit stew is pretty good if you've never had it. I don't know if I've ever eaten anything reptile. I don't think I have. So I don't know how I'd feel about baby Argonian ribs. Canadian style with ketchup powder on top. Oh. So, okay, Proteus. I have still never tried them, but I'm very curious. Is it ketchup chips? Is it ketchup flavored potato chips, right? Isn't that a thing in Canada? Like, aren't they kind of popular? I have heard about them forever. I need to try them. But it just seems, every time I hear it, I'm like, huh, that sounds unusual. But I want to try them. That's right. Amber's also a connoisseur of the ketchup chips. Shadow loves them as well. He always takes them home with him when he visits. Oh man, okay. All right, that's several opinions that are like, Chill also likes them, I know. But that's several folks with solid opinions who approve of the ketchup chips. I guess I have to try them. Chicken fries and barbecues, yeah, they're delicious. All dressed? which is a legendary combo of ketchup, barbecue, sour cream and onion, and salt and vinegar, all on one chip? Like there's a chip that has all of the best chip flavors in one. Is that what you're telling me? How are we on food again? How does this happen? I don't know if we've ever made it through an entire stream without talking about food. You're back? Welcome back, Sydney. Lots of blue Doritos for everyone. All in one. I have to try them. Open a P.O. box, and next time I go to the States, I'll ship some. Oh. It would be interesting. I need to see how much a P.O. box is. I bet they're expensive. We do come back to food talk a lot, but it's fine. We have like some general topics that almost always come up, right? There's like VR in general, I think comes up a lot. Food comes up a lot. We usually end up talking about like D&D or TTRPGs at some point. That's usually my fault. Retro games come up quite a lot. That's kind of, there's like these circles that we almost always check throughout the night. Being old, yep. Being old is kind of like the center circle that everything overlaps with. The being old thing is more y'all's fault than mine. Let's own our parts in this story. Editing some prompt photos. Ah. What's your photo editing software of choice? Are you like Photoshop or are you elsewhere? What are you doing? What do you? What? Why are you beating people up, Nirvana? Why? What did they do? Wow. That's not. There's nothing wrong with dragons. Some of them are really kind. They share their wealth. They make magnificent creations. Not all dragons are just violent. Just in a web browser. Nice. That's using your resources wisely. There we go. I have to will the finger down. Oh, I don't remember if I talked about this. Oh, almost knocked my drink over. I don't know if I talked about this on the last stream that we did. I can't remember because it definitely happened. So I recently got a new PC, which I know I talked about that. But in purchasing a new PC, one of the most limiting factors of my setup had become my monitors. They were, I had 3 monitors. They were all like exactly the same make, model, everything. But they all were all getting some age to them. So when I bought them, they were nice monitors, right? But they were 1080p 60 frames. That's their cap. So 60 hertz. That was it. They were nice for the time, but now, the 60 hertz is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but you can get monitors that can push a lot further than 60 hertz. So I was like, okay, I'll replace one of my 3 monitors. Even though it still works. I don't usually try to replace things unless they're broken. But this once I was like, I'll replace this one. I'm gonna give the other one to a friend or something. I'll figure something out for it. So I got a new monitor. I had the monitor for like 12 days. And then one night I was shall we say enjoying some VR juice, right? I was being a little wild. I was hanging out with some friends. We were all on a web call together, and I was pretending to be angry, and I took off a pair of glasses and I threw them at my desk dramatically, like down at the desk. I was like, oh, just pretending to be angry. The glasses hit the desk, bounced, slammed into the monitor, and cracked the monitor, the brand new one. So another update. Since that happened, I've gotten the replacement monitor for the one that I destroyed. So, you know, I guess that's good. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Something Majora's Mask related? What if Link had a Doom mask? You never know, he could get one, That would be cool. Also, is that Tigerman XL? Did I get that right? Tigerman XL. Thanks for the follow, and Le Meow back. I don't know what Le Meow means, but how's it going? Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, it was a tragic story. I'm quite embarrassed. I don't usually tear shit up, so that was bad. That was really bad. I was very disappointed in myself. List of Canadian things that I need to try according to Proteus. Ketchup chips, all dressed. Smarties, which are chocolate over there. They're like chalk over here for us. Not the fruity chalk crap. Coffee Crisp, which is a chocolate-coated coffee wafer. Huh. I don't even know how you say that. Is that Nanaimo bars? Wafer, coconut crumb, custard. That sounds amazing. And beaver tails. What? All this sounds amazing. Chillin' delivering pizzas. I have chosen here to lurk for the rest of work. Well, Tiger, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope that your work goes by quickly, effortlessly, and painlessly. And we will do our best to be your background ambiance as you make your epic deliveries. And as someone who regularly enjoys pizza, thank you for the work you do. I appreciate it. Poutine. And St. Albert's cheese. Oh my gosh, cheese curds are so good. I love cheese. And I'm sure that y'all's cheese curds are better. 100%. I've had them as far north as Wisconsin in the U.S., and they are amazing. Cheese curds. Cheese curds take my heart and soul. There's chocolate Smarties. Yes, so in Canada, their Smarties are chocolate. They're similar to M&M's, but they're more like, they're shaped like a Spree in the United States, but they're kind of like a Spree. But yeah, it's wild. Someone take away my passport. No. You can keep the passport. You're you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Also, Octavius Tyler. I hope I got your name right. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I hope that you're having a lovely day. And yeah, Tuesday Talks. This is where I run my mouth a lot. Chat talks a lot if they want. And then some people just hang out and lurk. So jump in where you fit in, you know? No, you can keep your passport. You're totally fine. Swedish berries. Trudeau himself to the door. That would be intimidating. Just hand it over. The Doom mask ability would be to turn Link evil and to use sorcery to just destroy just snaps his fingers and destroys the moon. That would be wild. That would be game breaking. I bet there's a mod for it somewhere. P.S. This is a ride along. Be safe and oh, everyone, seatbelts. Mine isn't clicking. I'm just gonna tie it in a knot. All right. I'm buckled in. Yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it, Sydney? He's a professional yapper. I guess, yeah. Also, this is Plant Greg. For anyone who doesn't know, Plant Greg's a regular on stream. Oh, you can see the shadow of my tail. Whoa. That's yeah, Plant Greg. Where we're going, I don't need seatbelts. What do you mean, Victor? What do you mean? They're like Swedish fish. Ah. Mildly curious in trying Elvis Presley's most favorite sandwich. Okay, the peanut butter, bacon, and banana sandwich. Huh. Interesting. I mean, the ingredients together make sense because the bacon's going to give you like a bit of salt, a bit of saltiness to what's otherwise, I think, a sandwich that lacks salt, right? The banana is gonna cut some of the thickness of the peanut butter with like a hint of sweet as well. Like when you say it, I'm like, okay, I can see it. But yeah, I'd have to try it all together to really make an opinion. I don't know. I had no idea that was Elvis's favorite sandwich. That's wild. Throwing it back on stream. Yeah, I mean, did you see the tail? Look at that. Oh, I went too far. Which way do I need to go? I don't know. How does this thing work? How does the tail work? Yeah, like that. I think they're distant cousins, but they don't talk to each other anymore. Plant Greg is kind of jealous. You know, Groot went on and, as Greg puts it, did stuff with his life. So he's a little, yeah. Hey, Dash, remember that project I mentioned would be a one-off that I told you about yesterday? Yeah. In the past 2 hours, I just doubled the complexity of the project, adding more things that have not been done before. Well, you know, Lost, if it all pans out, you'll have a one-of-a-kind car. So that's, I mean, I hope it works out. I know you enjoy, like, tinkering with vehicles and dabbling in that and studying them and modifying them, so I'm sure that's exciting, and I hope it all works out for you. I don't know, Sydney, it could be good. It could be good. I would give it a try. I'm not opposed to trying it. Well, I mean, you know, I think that Plant Greg has a great life. Plant Greg is not very good at stopping and appreciating what Plant Greg has. One of the best views in the house, right? Look at that. Just unlimited window space. The night sky. There's always fireflies that go dancing by. Plenty of light from an obscure, distant light source. I mean, I don't know. We need to practice. Plant Greg needs to practice being grateful. I'll tear it apart and try the same parts, but in another configuration. Just nope. Back together. Back apart. Back together. Back apart. Yeah, Plant Greg. Plant Greg is great. Also, Plant Greg is as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of stream, that's a long-term throwback. That is, I know Amber remembers. I don't know who else was around like on that stream, but we named that Plant Greg years ago. Years. So true. See, that's looking at the positive. You're figuring it out. You're looking at the positive. It always circles back to the old topic, doesn't it, Amber? Always, always, always. It is wild to think. I mean, I started streaming before the pandemic. So, like, that's years in the past now. I mean, it's been a while. 3 years, 8 months, 18 days, 22 hours. Look at you go. Racking up that time. That's almost 4 years. A bead of sweat kind of forms over the brow. You're like, oh no, almost 4 years. Oh, what I've been doing here for 4 years. You know, in 4 years, I think I've streamed like 6 times. So I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, sorry, I don't have that one. My bots are very limited in what they can do, and they're limited by the Daspra's knowledge. I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a command. I'll see if I can figure it out later. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Hot take. Oh, is it still updating? I wonder. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is cool. I was looking back at one of the VODs recently, and I had messed something up and it wasn't updating again. I was like, oh my gosh. It's a pain to keep that thing updating. Specifically, I'm playing the songs on Spotify, and if I minimize Spotify, it stops updating the source that displays the song name. So I have to keep it maximized, but behind the chat window. Otherwise, the chat window doesn't update. I don't know. It's weird. We need to make some more redeems happen on stream. I know I said I was going to do it. I started working on it, but then I just kind of started having fun in VR, so I didn't finish. I'm thinking about recording a new intro to stream, like I used to do, because I haven't run one in a while. I haven't run one since I got the new avatar. So it might be fun to record a new intro, or maybe a sampling of intros again, so that there's random ones. You never know what you're going to get. I've been thinking, I mean, I don't know. We may bring some of the commercials back. I'd like to re-record them with the new avatar. Maybe make some changes. Maybe add some new things. I'm working with Hotch on getting a new sprite, a new Pokemon sprite of... If you remember, we had the old stream avatar. There was a sprite for the Pokemon commercial where a chat would beat me up with a Hyper Beam. I'm having a new sprite commission to reflect the bunny. So, Pokemon commercial where I win for once? Maybe. Maybe. It's possible. You never know. Commercials? Yeah, so Victor, I don't think they've been around since you started following. But that used to be a staple of streams. So, you collect channel points on streams. And if you look at my stream currently, there's nothing you can do with them besides the default options. Well, we used to have a ton of options, including commercials that people could run during stream, which was nice because it gave me a bathroom break. I don't think chat knew that's what it was for. But once per stream, I think we had like 4 different commercials. There was what? There was the Bad 80s workout. There was the sea shanty. There was the museum bit, and there was the Pokemon battle. Yeah, so we had 4 commercials. Each one could be redeemed once per stream. There were like around 1,000 channel points to redeem, and they were just like a couple of minutes, just enough time for like a brief commercial break. But they were bits essentially. It didn't, it wasn't real life commercials. It was just like jokes, but they were fun. At least I thought. But I disabled them a while ago because we've had the same ones for a long time, and I hadn't been adding more, and they were starting to feel kind of like old and tired, like me. So, I don't know. And then we used to have holo redemptions where a holographic version of my avatar would appear over here, I think. I think it was on this side. And you could make it say things. That's why Nirvana will often do like the uwu as a highlighted message. You can make an uwu pop up and stuff. So you could make my avatar like emerge as a hologram and say uwu, or there was Deadeye Daspra. There was hello, how are you? What else was there? There was a dab, which was really cringe. Did someone say tea? Because we drink a lot of tea on stream. It was a bunch of different little things, and those were short. But want the museum one back? Yeah, I missed that one too. A Zelda commercial. Yeah, I've got it. So that would be so cool. I got to figure it out. Like, how do I make a Zelda commercial? You know what I mean? Okay, well if Chip can't have butt bongos, I don't know if we're bringing that one back. Maybe that one just sits on the shelf as the memory that it is. Maybe that one has come and gone. Sounds awesome. Yeah, I think a lot of folks enjoyed it. Yep, Nirvana, the ooh. Yep, someone say tea and hello. It would say hello, how are you? It was just a fun little interaction where like you all could do a little bit with stream, where you could exercise like how some people have really loud sound effects and jump scares and all that. Mine was just a little more tame, but you could control the avatar a little bit. For a while, it was actually how I introduced the Nanachi to stream. For a while, for 10,000 channel points, I would, because I didn't always use the Nanachi on stream, the bunny. I used another avatar. But for 10,000 channel points, you could force me to do a stream where I used this avatar instead. And that was me kind of testing the waters to see how much I enjoyed streaming with this without committing to it. And then finally, I just made the switch. Yep, there was Hype Train. Oh, you remember all of them. Oh, the Boo, yes, because Swiss shows up and always says the Boo. Yeah, the human avatar. Mm-hmm. But the Nanachi more fits, I think, my vibes and energy. At least I enjoy it more right now, so. Hype Train was so cursed. But then also we ran, so before stream, I would run like a little stream starting screen. It was usually like 2 to 3 minutes, and it would just be a video of some kind that was kind of an intro. So one of them was it was like a noir detective intro where there was like images, video shots of me going through VR chat with like a black and white film grain, and I would talk about, there was like this dialogue that was happening where I was voicing over it just like an old detective film. And it was talking about like journeying through VR chat and searching for the answers to questions and hitting dead ends, and it was, I don't know, it was a story that went nowhere, but it was a lot of build up, and it was just funny for that reason, I thought. There was the anime intro, which was like an over-the-top epic anime song where I was at like Action Worlds and like beating up a sandbag, and I don't know, that one was cute and fun for different reasons. That one was fun to edit. What else was there? There was the what did I call it? Like the nostalgia intro, which was more screenshots from VR chat, like photos of like my friends and stuff. And then also there was a fan art one where people had drawn fan art and stuff. And so I had one that was just like fan art that would go up there, and it would cycle through all the cool fan art that I've so generously been given over the years by like all of you and, you know, viewers who have come and gone and friends and all that. That one was really cool. So I don't know. It might be fun to bring some of those things back, but I don't want to just bring back the same. I want to give it a fresh take. So yeah. Ooh. Sydney, 3 years, 9 months, 2 days, 23 hours. Man, we're racking up time, y'all. We're racking up time. Proteus, 4 years, 3 months, 11. Holy crap, Proteus. That's a long time. I didn't realize it had been that long. That's wild. Anyway, sorry, I went on a big tangent about all that, but the short and sweet, I'd like to work on a few stream things to add some more of that like interactive, playful banter. Some of them were really cringe, like the uwu. I really hated it, so I made that one cost a little bit more than all the rest, just to tax you all, the uwu tax. But then people would just hit it over and over, and for folks who were here, you know, I would shut down. I would stop talking as I heard my voice uwuing at me repeatedly for like a minute straight, and I was like, oh, I don't know. It was fun. Yep, Proteus. That sounds about right. Because it was, yeah, that sounds about right. Welcomed and safe here. Good. That's what I hope for. I want people just to feel like they're welcome, right? They're welcome to stay. They're welcome to hang out, lurk, chat, do what makes you happy. And yeah, if people show up and they start, so y'all know the rules. They can bully me as much as they want. But they need to be cool to each other. Thanks, Lost. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Boop, 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 boop. So now, I mean, since we're on the topic, we could brainstorm a little. Proteus already threw one great idea out that I'm already starting to try to wrap my head around, right? Like, how could we do a Legend of Zelda style commercial? Or even, we could even like bring it up more macro, right? There could be like a whole commercial just around like retro gaming. That could be cool. Because that's a big staple. There could also be a cool commercial centered around TTRPGs. D&D-esque. I don't know what it would look like. I have no idea. I got to brainstorm on it. I got to come up with ideas. Got to see if I can film it or get someone else to help me. But like, I don't know what that means, Lost. I don't know what that means. But yeah, what would be redemptions? So they could be like the little short hollow ones, right? Or like little small, like the booze and things, or they could be bigger, like commercials. What would be redemptions, commercials? What would be elements that you would like to see as like an interactive for your hard-earned channel points? Your hard-earned DAS cash could be worth something besides, I don't know, what, highlighting messages, gigantifying emotes. I forget what all the options are. You want a commercial where I just go, I'm not going to actually do it yet, where I just go like, yeah, but the epic, yeah, for 3 minutes straight. And you just have to sit there and, really? Really? Can you imagine the first time someone actually hits that? That would be atrocious. Luigi's Mansion themed? Oh, so we could do something like Luigi's Mansion is specific. We might could pull that off. Or again, we could bump it up like one notch, like one level, and just like something horror themed, like exploring like a spooky mansion and getting scared. There could be like a scary commercial. Because I don't know if I could pull off like a minute or two of just Luigi's Mansion content, because I have to film it within like the VR ecosystem. I'll have to see if there's like a Luigi's Mansion world. But like a horror commercial or a spooky one where I'm just getting scared, maybe. Maybe. Virtual hug? So is that where, when you say virtual hug, are you imagining like the way my avatar used to like just pop up, you know, and be like there and be like, did someone say tea and stuff? Is it just like you're picturing the avatars throwing a hug or throwing a hug towards the camera? Which way? Just like a boom, big hug. Which way are you thinking? Just sitting there like on the Master Sword. So Amber, that became one of the most challenging parts of commercials. Y'all would put on the sea shanty, and then y'all be like, "Now he can't catch up. Quickly type." And I remember people writing things like, "He will never catch up. Type stuff so he can't catch up. You know how much he talks. He'll never be caught up with chat." And I was like, and it was true. I would never catch up. Oh, the horror stuff. It feels like folks are on that. Okay, I have a very official notepad that I only use for stream. It's just a yellow legal pad. Only for stream. Okay, hold on. Oh, I bet my tracking's all messed up over here. Oh, it's not too bad. I am taking physical notes on a sheet of paper about your ideas. That one finger. It does not want to cooperate. Yeah, these are great ideas. I like them. I think I may keep the legacy ones. So like the old Hollow Redemptions, but up the price on them and keep them just on the back burner so that like folks who've been here a while, they won't be gone, but they won't be like the most accessible ones. They'll be a lot more expensive, so they're not hit all the time. And then the newer ones will be like the ones that reflect the current avatar. They'll be cheaper, or they'll be in line with the old pricing model. I may adjust the pricing just a bit. We'll see. It'll also depend on how many commercials are available. I may limit it to only like 3 commercials in total per stream, because what I don't want is for a stream to turn into a series of commercials, like an hour of commercials when I only stream for 3 hours. See, I think that would be a negative. But I don't want it to be that. The idea is that it's just a brief break, so I can like get another cup of water or run to the bathroom, and then there's something playing in the background. Speaking of which, I need to film another BRB. Oh my gosh. I just need to pick one at a time. BRB. Yeah, you saw it. It has a mind of its own. It does what it wants. Oh, this is lovely. I wonder if we're still. I wonder if we're still buckled in a car ride. I wonder if Tiger's keeping us safe. Tigerman XL. Don't type if you're listening. Don't type and drive. My curiosity can remain unsatiated. That's your favorite quote. Super Saiyan-esque. It's funny that you mentioned Super Saiyan, because the Super Saiyan bit was kind of built into the anime intro. I had like, there was a DBZ world where I did like a spirit bomb, and you know, the Kamehameha and a bunch of stuff there. That was. There's an interesting idea though, like with the potion. Maybe if I drink like, so there's what? Green potion, red potion, blue potion, right? Maybe if I drink the red potion, you know, who knows what consequences could happen? Or if you hit a green potion, I mean, anything's possible. Back to a blue potion somewhere along the way. I mean, who knows? Anything's possible. Amber's already stolen the pizza. It's gone. We're off to a delivery site, and it's just like, where's the pizza? What pizza? Chateau. Oh my gosh. Just add the milk bar. Add the milk bar. Ooh. 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 Do you have a favorite superhero? Interesting. I'm not huge on the superhero world anymore. I got a little burnt out on Marvel, all that. But I will say, even as like a kiddo, so before the current massive Disney MCU universe situation, right? Before all of that, I actually like had some comics. I would read comics as a kid. And back then, there were 2 that emerged kind of as my favorites for different reasons. I'm going to say them, and everyone's like, you are the worst person in the world. I really liked Iron Man in the comics, and I really liked Professor X, or Charles Xavier, in the comics. And they're largely considered some of the more problematic heroes, I think, in like most people's minds in the comic book world, because some of the decisions that they make and like their levels of control and those sort of things. So, you know, people are like, ew, but they were my favorites as a kiddo in the comic books. Do I have a favorite villain? This is entirely because of the actor's portrayal, but in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, the guy that played Otto Octavius delivered such a compelling villain. And the arc of that villain, like how he started, how the arms kind of started taking over, and then how he kind of arced back across the film, and kind of his final moment was one of like redemption in a way. that actor's portrayal of Octavius shot that villain way up for me in the superhero universe. Just such a good portrayal. But I don't know. Outside of that, let me think about. Ultron's voice was really good. I like voices. I like dramatic portrayals of villainous voices. Ultron's voice was phenomenal. So I really liked the voice acting for Ultron as well. Tobey Maguire movies, you love those? Yeah, they were good. They were good movies. I mean, 3 definitely like had some bumps where it was like, oh, what are they thinking? But overall, a fun set of 3 movies. So, you agree? Wait, which one, Victor? Was that for Octavius or Ultron? Because they're both great. Different reasons, though. Oh, I totally forgot. So I talked about comics for my favorite heroes. I think in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like in Disney's lens, I really like Samuel Jackson's portrayal of Nick Fury. Nick Fury is pretty cool. And I think a lot of that just has to do with how cool Samuel Jackson is. And I'm a big fan of his work. But yeah, oh my God. Woo! Green! Green, thank you so much for the 30 bits to gigantify the most judgmental goose I have ever seen. No reason, just for the lulz. It works every time, man. How you doing, Green? Yep, Doc Ock from the movie. Such a good portrayal. That actor, mad respect. He did a great job. About to go to bed? Well, I hope that you rest really well. The tells me that maybe it was an day. So I hope, if that's the case, that going to bed represents a new beginning, a new day, that you wake up well rested, prepared to take on tomorrow, and that tomorrow is a better day. Oh, 12 plus hour days? Oh my gosh. Make some time for you. Make a little time for yourself. A little self-care, you know? Just a little self-care. It's so important, Green. You know, but what's a coffee's favorite spell? I have no idea. Tiger. What is a coffee's favorite spell? Yeah, good portrayal of Nick Fury for sure. New Walkabout course drops Thursday. Do we have any idea what it's going to be? Any idea yet? Oh, I'm excited. Walkabout mini golf is so good. It's not espresso patronum. Oh wait, yes. We talked about that, Green. You did tell me that already. I'm sorry, that flew out of my head. I'm like a gnat. Espresso patronum is good. I like that. Espresso patronum. Mount Olympus. I'm excited to see it. I bet it has a great soundtrack. Oh. Teaser and DMs. Thank you. I'm privy to a teaser. Ooh. That's exciting. At some point, after you've played with your core group, we'll have to run through it. For sure. Do you like Vision? Vision? I don't know Vision. Who's Vision? I'm gonna go grab some foods. Amber, 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 Amber. Bring us all back some food. Amber. Bring us all, Amber. Bring us all food. No. Okay, that's fair. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I did remember that. I don't know why I forgot it. Yes. Yes. Vision's cool. I like Jarvis better. That's why I was like, who's Vision? Because in my head I was like, oh, it's just they just killed Jarvis. I like Jarvis better. Vision. So to be clear, I've only made it through Civil War. So I'm sure there's like more character development for Vision beyond that. But through Civil War, he kind of just feels like very aloof. Like he's almost Dr. Manhattan-esque from Watchmen. He's just like, I am Vision. Look at me float around. He's cool. He's cool. And I'm sure they like do character development of him exploring what it is to be alive. And I imagine I would enjoy that story. But what I've seen of him so far, I'm like, Jarvis was like sassy, you know, and that sort of thing. It was like Jarvis was kind of fun. So I haven't warmed up to Vision yet in Disney's portrayal of MCU. Stuffed crust pizza? Ooh. Okay, what toppings are on the pizza? What are your go-to pizza toppings? In DMs. Let's check it out. DM. Don't hit play there. Nope. Ooh. Ooh, hold on. Sorry, I can't show you all. It's a teaser. Oh, green, this looks so good. I love the clouds. It's like that you're like on top of Mount Olympus and looking out over the clouds. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm back. I am excited. Playing with core group on launch day as part of the stream train. Wait. So are you gonna be streaming it, or are they streaming it, or what's going on there? Need to watch Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah, I know. I'm so behind on the MCU. Like I said, I just got burnt out on it. I don't consume a lot of television or film. I just struggle to sit through it for extended periods, and so whenever I might watch a movie and then I'm kind of satiated for months. I don't know why I'm that way. I just am. Meanwhile, I can sit in VR and like talk for hours and never get bored of that. But it's on my list. I am working through it slowly. Mushroom, bacon, extra cheese, and stuffed crust. That sounds amazing. I love mushroom on pizza. I love bacon. I don't normally get extra cheese, but I might have to give it a shot. The hamster with hat. The hamster with hat. I think I got that right. The hamster with hat. Anything but pineapple. I kind of agree with that. I'm not a fan. No, like not hating, but I'm not a fan of pineapple on pizza. It is not my favorite. No, lost. No. No. No pineapple on pizza. It's not my thing. If you enjoy it, that's totally cool. But we will not get a pineapple pizza when you visit. So, have you seen the Guardians of the Galaxy movies? Yes, I have seen both of those. I've seen 2 of them. Is there a third? I've seen 2 of them. I like Rocket, right? The raccoon, Rocket. That's his name. He's cool. He's cool. I like his bad attitude, you know. 10 p.m. my time on launch day. Okay, you're not sure if you're gonna stream. Well, if someone that you're playing with is live, if you think about it, shoot me a link. I'd love to check it out. Pizza does sound really good. Somehow we're back on food. I don't know how it happens. We always come back to it. No slandering pineapple and pizza. Like I said, if it's your thing, that's fine. But I don't like fruit. I don't know why I would put it on something I don't like on pizza. Well, strawberries are okay, but I wouldn't put strawberry on pizza. Right? No. Sometimes I get light jalapenos. Ooh. No, I like spicy, Tiger, but spicy does not like me. If I get even light jalapeno on pizza, I'm going to be feeling it the next day. Not in a good way. There's a third one, newish. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, Sydney. Is it pretty good? Worth the watch? I have to side with Lost. I like pineapple on my pizza too. Call me a villain. Oh my god, chat's so split on this one. If we hang out for a long time, we'll tell you to join. I'll be so at 10 p.m. my time, I'll be on Thursday, which I think is when you said it's launching. I'll be working. So I'll be working for another I'll have another 4 hours of work to go. But if y'all are hanging out 4 hours after that, you know, I'll jump in. What about anchovies? Anchovies is an example for me where it's got to be done really lightly as well. Kind of like what Tiger was saying with the pineapple, the jalapenos. It's got to be light because they're so salty, and it's very overpowering. I don't want like the pizza to be overpowered. Also, why I kind of don't like pineapple. It overpowers the pizza. So pineapple goes good on kebabs. No, I agree with that. I do like it on kebab. That's wisdom. You personally avoid the anchovies. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, it's got to be really light. If it's heavy, I don't want it at all because it's so salty. Favorite fruit is banana. It's good, but it's... Wait, what do you mean? It's good, but it's sad? Wait, Sydney, what do you mean? Why is banana good but sad? Mango habanero on what you think of classically as a buffalo chicken pizza. I bet that's good. Mango habanero. I don't like mango by itself, but I do like it in like a habanero sort of sauce. I've had that before. That can be good. I bet that's good. Won't be that long. Bedtime? No worries, Green. We'll make it happen. We always do. We have like radio silence for a bit, and then we're like, boom, schedule it now. We'll make it happen. We'll play together. Yeah. When I've got some time, I'll shoot you a DM or something. We'll make something happen. Nirvana, thanks for the highlighted uwu. Nirvana, I promise I'm gonna bring an uwu back for you. You have convinced me that there is demand for an uwu. Is that Genki? Genki! How you doing? Salami is the best food. What, on pizza or just in general? Canadian bacon on pizza is phenomenal. That is good. I like Canadian bacon on pizza. Oh, the movie. I saw your two comments. You were like, personally, I like banana. It's good, but it's sad. And I was like, why is banana sad? Yes, okay. So Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is good but sad. My bad. Or Vegas, or what? Yeah, I need to play Vegas too. Own anything, just salami. Whoa. I was reading your comment, Genki. Don't be taking clips out of context. You know what I'm saying? That's I realize that that's the bit, but I was just reading what you wrote. You know? You know how many humiliating clips were generated of me over the years because I was reading what someone wrote and then I stopped and was like, oh, I wish I hadn't said that. The Vegas one was impressive. Oh, I gotta play it. I gotta make time for it. In and out? Are you sleeping? Or focused elsewhere, playing a game? Also, Genki, weren't you recovering from surgery or something? Are you okay? Are you good? Did your recovery go well? Yeah, Sydney. I like I said, I just read the two things side by side and I got them mixed up. So. Boop, 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 boop. Man, now I really want a pizza. All the good pizza places are closed, though. It's too late. It's too late. It's 2:30 in the morning. Not getting a pizza tonight. I'll get one tomorrow, though. Whoop. Ooh. Do. I thought I had them all memorized. I didn't know this one, though. Do. I wonder what food Amber got. Okay, I'm officially too food focused. Switching gears. So, the plan, moving forward. We're going to finish using Ship of Harkinian, or Ship to Ship, I think is what it's called for Majora's Mask. We're going to finish. We're actually going to finish our Majora's Mask playthrough. We're not going to switch to another system of playing it. We're going to use our legally obtained ROM on Ship to Ship, or Ship of Harkinian, and we're going to enjoy it at a buttery, smooth 60 frames with a 4K texture pack, quality of life improvements where we can use the D-pad on the controller for our item assignments. We're going to have a great time. That is the plan for the next stream, which is in less than 48 hours, essentially 2 days away, Thursday morning, 12:30 a.m. Eastern Time, barring any work emergencies. That's always the catch. Sometimes I have to stay late at work and then it delays streaming. That was why I was late starting today. After Majora's Mask, we're kind of on the fence. We don't really know what comes after that. Like I said, for folks who were talking about this earlier, Green in chat right now is the one who gifted a copy of Final Fantasy. So that may be on my list because I've never played one. It could be fun to check out a new series. We've talked about Echoes of Wisdom, which is another the new Zelda game where you play as Zelda. There's a lot of options. There's the new Mario and Luigi game. Yep, that's on the list of possibilities. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways we could go. Something wait, you food focused? Oh, I know. Green, I know. No. Never. Not on stream. I would never. Chicken lo mein is so good. Yeah, good Chinese food is phenomenal. And I'm talking, let me be clear, I don't think I've ever had authentic Chinese food. So I'm talking about like the really, like the greasy takeout Americanized Chinese. When I say Chinese food, I'm talking about that, right? So I'm talking about American Chinese food, but even that is so good. Oh, Miitopia! That's been on the list forever. We might have to do that. How do I even get Miitopia now, though? Is it possible to purchase it anymore? Because it was on the... Is it on the Wii U? Where was Miitopia? Made sandwiches? Oh. I know they shut down an eShop. I don't remember which eShop was shut down. Yeah, greasy Chinese food is really good. And to be clear, again, I want to really emphasize to everyone, I'm talking about Americanized Chinese food. That like the cheap takeout that's like, oh, it just hits the spot, but it's so... You know it's not authentic at all. It's been entirely Americanized. Yeah. So I'm not calling Chinese food greasy, but I'm talking about those greasy spoon American Chinese restaurants. That's what I'm talking about. Kind of like when you get like Tex-Mex. When you go to a Mexican restaurant with the American influence, you know, Tex-Mex. Very different from authentic Mexican food. So always know that whenever you're at a restaurant, when you're experiencing like a different cultural restaurant, if you're in the United States, it is probably an Americanized version. Keep that in mind. But anyway. Bum 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 bum. Sonic game night? We did it's been a while. We did Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. We finished that game all the way on stream. It could be fun to pick up another Sonic game at some point. I feel like Miitopia is the one that's been like the old, like that's the one that we've been talking about for the longest now that I haven't touched. Because Chill and Amber have been asking for Miitopia for a long time. It's on the Switch. If Miitopia doesn't work, you could try Tomodachi Life. Wait, what's that? So it's on the Switch? Okay. On that note, I'm passing out later. Taters Green, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you again for the judgmental goose. It always brings a surprise, a scare, a laugh. So it means so much to be judged so harshly by such a fine... Yes. Yeah. Yeah, precisely. Green, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You have a wonderful night, and I will definitely be checking out my schedule and see if we can get some walkabout time in again, because it's always a blast. Goodbye, Green. So it's on Switch. Okay, well, if it's on Switch, we can probably sort it out then. We can probably make that happen. Amber, was that the one where we talked about like some characters would need to be designed in advance, though? Do I remember we had talked about that? I might have to DM Amber and Chill and figure some stuff out about that before we actually commit to that stream. It's Radioactive Waste. How's it going? Good morning. Good to see you again. How's your day or your morning? How's your day been? Your morning? Your night? Wherever you are in the world. How's it been? We're just talking about various video games. Got off work a few minutes ago. Went well for a Monday. Ah, so you had a... Because normally people are like, Mondays are a drag, but it sounds like yours wasn't too bad. Almost 2 a.m. for you? So you're an hour behind. Gotcha, gotcha. Behind me. Not... Yeah, I'm an hour ahead, but whatever. I'm East Coast, so that makes sense. Not a judgmental gant. No. How you gonna be making that kind of wordplay on stream? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm glad to hear that work wasn't too bad for a Monday. We're just kind of shooting the breeze, doing the Tuesday talk thing. So, you know, you're welcome to jump in, change the conversation topic. There's no rules. Well, I mean, there are rules to a Tuesday talks, but not in terms of the conversational flow. Feel free to jump in where you fit in. I think that's gonna be one of my new lines. Jump in where you fit in. I kind of like it. Cup's running a little low. Running a little low. You have to create so many Miis. Yourself, your friends, everyone in each town you visit. I see. So there's a little bit of setup to that one, huh? To Miitopia. You can make them live too if you want. Huh. Would it be more interesting to make them live? Does it take a long time? See, the issue there is that I'm like making characters to represent people who I don't necessarily know, like in terms of physicality, and then people's feelings. It gets a little sticky. It's a little sticky. Ooh, the bone belt plugged up, started throwing bones all over the place. Works like butcher-esque area, all over the place. Meat processing, and both main meat fast. Man, tongue twister. Both main meat masters failed, right behind each other. And your ankle's feeling it. Wait. Why is your ankle feeling it? Did you have to be on your feet a lot? Or did you get hit? What happened there? Also, Amy, welcome back. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Come on in, jump in where you fit in, pull up a chair, grab a snack. Welcome, everyone. Oh, I'm terrible with names, though. Is it Maddie Raid? Maddie Raid? I hope I got it right. Thanks for the follow. If I messed up your name, I'm sorry. I'm no good with names. Tuscan, welcome back. Good to see you. Jamie, good to see you again. Yeah, welcome in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Some familiar names, familiar faces. Good to see you all. How was stream? I assume it was like a just chatting VR chat, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Merlin, good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Went well? Very nice. Very nice. To get y'all up to speed, we're talking a little bit about like just various games that we could potentially stream in the future, because I don't just do the just chatting. I do a little bit of video games as well. So we were talking about Miitopia. I don't know if anyone's played it. We were talking about Miitopia as a potential streaming game. That was just where we were in conversation, but we can go in any direction as well. Jamie Bunny, thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you. VR chat, very nice. Okay, Amy, how long did you stream this time? Because I've learned from your VODs that you're a marathon streamer. I have no idea how you do it, but yes. Amy was wholesome, sort of. Huh. Everything I've seen of Amy's been wholesome, so yeah, that tracks, Thought you were already following? No worries. Sometimes, you know what, Twitch is buggy sometimes. Who knows? There's no worries at all. Go and have a good stream. Thank you. Thanks, Paul Lover. Rest well, take care of yourself. By the way, I was watching a stream the other day, and someone said something, and I thought it was so cool, and I'm gonna totally rip off this streamer. I was watching a stream, and we rated someone else, and the person we rated, they said, "Hey, look, a lot of you have just been through a long stream. You need to do like post-stream self-care, right? Not just the streamer, the viewers. Maybe you need a snack. Maybe you need a bathroom break. Maybe you need some water. Maybe it's bedtime. Whatever the case is, no worries. Do the post-stream self-care thing, and then you can come back if you want. Take care of yourselves. Very important." I totally stole that, but I really like it. Merlin, thanks for the follow. Also, Wild Things ZP? Thank you as well. Welcome, everyone. Any way you feel comfortable saying my name is fine. Oh, thanks. Is that Bailey the Butcher? Wait. An Avali Peak. Oh, I thought that was an Avali. I had to get close. My glasses aren't working. I had to get close. Yeah. Nice Avali. A slick follow. I'm glad you like it. I can't take any credit. I didn't make it. It's a prefab. But I thought I like it. I like. Hey, Chill. How's it going? Good to see you, Chill. 4.5. I don't know how you do it. Amy. I don't know. I'm too old, I guess. I've done one 12+ hour stream. It's true. In like 6 years of streaming, I've done one 12+. It was, oof. It was something. Yeah, it was really cute. I liked it. Have you ever played BioShock? Merlin, I've only played through it once. I played through it when it released on, Xbox 360, was it? Or original Xbox? I don't even remember. Only played through it once. It's been so long. I don't even know if I would remember. I don't even know. I heard you? I saw the Avali. How did I hear you? Bailey, I'm sorry. Wild's fine? Cool. I do shorten names a lot, so if I ever shorten your name and you don't like it, just let me know. But yeah, I'll pull up a chair. Welcome. Thank you again, Amy. I'm glad that you had a good stream. I wish I could make your streams live. It's a goal. I want to swing by and spend some time with your community and your own stream, because it seems like a good time. I'm always like, when you start, I'm still at work, so it kind of, and then I get off work and come into stream, so it doesn't quite work. But one day. 360. Would you stream it? It would probably be fun to stream. I don't know. It's not super scary. It's very linear, so it's good for streaming for me, because I won't get distracted by like open world. So you can kind of just push through. There's some action stuff. There's a lot of cool story. But yeah, I would consider streaming it. I haven't considered it before, but it doesn't scare me. Like, the idea of streaming it isn't terrifying. When people are like, "Oh, you should stream Phasmophobia," and I just start shaking in my boots, and I can't do that. Going good. So happy that Strahd's finally dead. After 2 years, Chill. Strahd is dead. I don't know, Merlin. What do you think? Is it an engaging game to watch? Recognize the name? No, sorry, I got excited because I saw, oh, I just rotated. I saw your Avali, or the Avali emotes up there, and I was like, oh, cool. And then yeah, it was the Avali that got me. Avalis are really cute, so I just locked in on that for a second, sorry. Is it too late to say I hate being called Amber? It's not too late, but it will take me a couple of streams to get it right. Skyrim stream when? You know, I've never done, I don't know if I could stream Skyrim. It's very, that's a place where I get distracted, right? I can't really do shooters. I don't have the skill. I'm not a real gamer. The about me thing, like I said, it says what? I play games poorly. I chat decently. That's all I got. That's my, that's kind of my area. So. Ooh, got home from delivering. Very nice, Tiger. Regret the pizza, sweet and spicy bacon burger. Well, I mean, pizza it reheats well, so go for the burger and then reheat the pizza later when you're hungry. You got a solution. Oh man, yeah, those are good. Oh, I like the head bob on that one. That's really good. Yeah, I remember. Was it the machine where you like buy the upgrades in BioShock? The thing I remember the most. First of all, I remember the cool chain tattoo. That's sick. And then I also remember the "come back when you've got some money, buddy." I don't know why. That's like the thing that sticks out in my head about BioShock. That and the Big Daddies. The circus of value. Whenever I think BioShock, the first thing I hear is that machine. I don't know why that's what's stuck in my head. I know how to make a PC a smoke machine. How do you do that? Do you just crank up the voltage on all the components until they start melting? I'm the resident yapper old man. That's true. At the old folks' homes, always has a story to tell. Yeah. I look. I'm so excited for like retirement. I think I would be a great retired person. Like, you know, the one that like sits on like the front porch and like waves people to come up and they feel compelled to because it's like, oh, he's the old guy. Yeah, like you're going to be there for 20 minutes, but go talk to him. Just, you know, that's... And people come up and listen out of pity, and I'm just like, you know, back in my day, Pluto was a planet. We had to learn 9 of those suckers. Like, I'll just be that guy, just like talking. Just an old rocking chair that squeaks every time. It'll be fun. I have no idea where this is going, but it's me. Sad that the table's coming to an end, though. Yeah, I actually, chill, it's funny, I was talking about this earlier. I was talking about my weekend recap and how we had kind of wrapped up a 2-year D&D table, a Curse of Strahd campaign. I mean, we've got a couple more sessions to like put the bow on it, but Strahd's defeated, right? And in some ways, it is sad to think that this table of all this time is kind of going to come to a close. But then that opens up possibilities for new stories, new adventures, new characters, new chapters. So, I don't know, it's... One chapter closes, but another starts. But it is a lot of work off. Yes, it is a lot off my shoulders. Oh, that sway is good too, Tiger. Yeah, BioShock. And I never really played... I only played the first one. But I didn't play, like, because there's the second one, and then I think that was just BioShock 2, if I remember. And there was another one that was kind of set more in the sky or something, right? It was instead of underwater. I never played that one. So there's a whole realm, there's a whole possibility of stories there that are unexplored for me. Maybe revisiting one could get me engaged in that story again. I'm just out there pushing an old lawnmower at 80, like, I gotta get it cut. I do love freshly cut grass and a Mountain Dew. That's the Southern coming out of me. I can't help it. Man, y'all are really... A volley tail. Yep, pop. The animated ones are so cute. I need to figure out how to do all that. Some of them I'll just look at quietly. Those are adorable. So many good emotes here. Infinite's the third one. And, oh, it's in the past. I didn't realize that. See? That shows you how little I know about it, so... Might be worth revisiting. I'd have to figure out how to play them. Where is my 360? I think it's in storage. It still works. I'd have to get that out. Or are they PC ported now? Oh, I dropped the ball. I'm such a bad host. Okay, to the Raiders that are still hanging out, around, lurking, whatever it may be, I failed to introduce Plant Greg. So Plant Greg is a very old bit from the stream. I stream out. This is the world that I stream out of the most. It's just like, hold on, what is it actually called for my VR chat players? Off work night. Off work night. It's a simple world. There's like a bed. There's a video player. This is old world. But also Bailey the Butcher. Thanks for the follow as well. Plant Greg. Years ago, we named this Plant Greg. Chat did, and for whatever reason it stuck. And so this is Plant Greg. Plant Greg has the best seat in the house, looking out over the night sky. So that's Plant Greg. He's not perfect, but he's learning to accept himself. It is hard not to spam cool emotes. It's fine though. Emotes are fine. They don't bother me. As long as it's not just like a full sea of emotes where I can't... When it's moving so fast and I'm like, oh no. Because as you all can tell, I run my mouth a lot. And so I'll read a comment. I'll get excited. I'll go on a tangent. I'll come back and I'll be 10 minutes behind on chat. My bad. Your 360 hasn't had the red circle of death. So I only had one to ever do that. My first 360 did after like 2 years. The other one still works. I got one of the like... Oh, okay. I got the Call of Duty Black Ops limited edition 360 because it came with a bigger hard drive than the standard one, and that was... I'm not that big of a COD player, but I really wanted that massive hard drive. And don't clip that. But yeah, that was why I got that one. But that one still works. Kind of wild. Ah, wow, 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 wow. He did go through different names for a while. Green King, it's good to see you. How are you? I'm doing great. I had a great day. I got called into work on an off day, which wasn't great, but I had some of my colleagues got sick. Like the flu is going around really bad. Everyone wash your hands. Wash your hands. But the flu is going around, so a bunch of folks were out sick, and they're like, Daspra, can you please, we need some help. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Happy to help. Yeah, I knew it. I regretted it. Takes place in the past. Oh, wait, that's where that... Oh, because Infinite's where that one... There's a VR chat world. Hold on. That's right, I forgot. Chill, I used to go there all the time. I know you know what I'm talking about. Booker's office. There's a I've said too much. You wanted that massive hard drive. Take it up to... Yeah, I should have. They are gonna make someone's dreams come true. Everyone in the Tron household got the flu. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. It's really quite aggressive this year. So everyone be cautious. Take care of yourselves. That sort of thing. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but you do you. Take care of yourselves. Do what you do for self-care. Funny enough, I'm actually in a volley. At least that's my main Sona right now. Yeah, volleys are great. They're great. They are so good. They're really cute. I've tried wearing them, and I don't feel right in them. Like when I'm in it, I'm like, it's not me. But when I see other people in them, I get really excited. They're cute. Washing your hands, good, good, good. Dad, you, then mom. I'm glad to hear that you all beat the flu. Yeah, it's going around like wildfire. That is a great emote. Oh, look at the little tongue wiggle. It's literally that sound. Hey, Octo, if you don't get sick, I'm very happy for you. So, yeah. Green Hell? Green Hell. I haven't heard of that. What's the game about? Wash your food. You know, some people do wash some of their food, but yeah, what Genki said. Genki's a doctor. Wash your food. No, I don't know if Genki's a doctor. They do give off kind of gremlin vibes. Like they're, especially the teeth when someone's like I don't know. They're great. And like with all the surface area on the model, especially when you like flare the wings, you can do a lot of really cool artsy stuff in terms of like the colorations, textures, all that. There's a lot to them. They're fun. Immunocompromised. Oh my gosh, Proteus. Yeah, be very careful. Fingers crossed for you. Fingers crossed. Spirit, it's so good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a while. Why did you wash the hot dog? Infinite takes place in 1910. Rapture is 1940. But Infinite's an alternate dimension. Okay, so it's like, yeah, a little bit of A, a little bit of B. Yeah, I know nothing of it, so I'll have to give it a run. Work is Spirit, I get that. It's why work is why I don't stream any more often than I do. I would love to stream more often. I really would, but it's like, man, some days you just come in from work and you're like, I'm just gonna get a shower and go to bed. Like, just call it a day. So I make sure that you're taking care of yourself. That's the main thing. Plenty of you time. You can get jump scared. You're right. I would not like it. If it has jump scared, I get scared. The Rat Pope? The Rat Pope has protected you. Merlin, who is the Rat Pope and how do I get the protection from them? Heard something about Zelda earlier. Just curious, which is your favorite? So, Tiger, great question. I'm going to reflect the question back at you as well. And anyone else that's a big Zelda fan, favorite Zelda game, let's hear it. Mine, so I've got two answers. My true favorite is going to be A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. And the reason being, I don't think that it's the best Zelda game. Like, on paper, I don't think it's the best. But that is the video game that, like, opened my eyes to gaming. I can distinctly remember sitting down at my uncle's house, because he's the one that had it. He was like, I got this new game. I don't know what I'm doing. He handed me the controller and said, figure it out. And just walked off. This was pre-internet, pre-all that crap. Like, it was just me and a controller and this TV. And he just left, and I was in a room by myself. If any of you played A Link to the Past, you know what I'm talking about. Your uncle looks at you and says, don't leave the house. I'm going out. And then he leaves. And your Link just sits in the bed. And so I was at that age where I was like, okay. And I just sat there, and I sat there, and I sat there. I was so scared. I was like, I guess I can't leave. And I think I sat there for like 5 minutes waiting for the uncle to come back. And finally I was like, all right, well, and I got up, and then I went out, pouring down, raining, lightning storm, right? I was fully immersed in that game, and I will never forget that feeling. So that's a really long-winded answer to your question, but for nostalgia's sake and for opening gaming to me, A Link to the Past. Otherwise, I'm always on the fence between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time is just a classic. Majora's Mask, I like the themes more as I get older. They're both great. So gameplay-wise, I would say one of those. Nostalgia-wise, Link to the Past. Sorry for getting so long-winded, but I get excited about Zelda games. Love my Avali's color palette. Oh, Bailey, can you... what's the color palette? Never thought working in a kitchen as a manager would require 12 to 6. What? 12 to 16 hours? Yeah, I've been great, Spirit. I mean, you know, ups and downs in life like anyone else. But more ups than downs, and so no complaints on my end. Just trying to get by, trying not to get the flu like we were talking about. I can't believe you work 12 to 16 hour shifts. No jump scares, Proteus. Genki likes the one with the green, the green guy that has the sword. Yeah, that one's good. So not Echoes of Wisdom is what I'm hearing. Oracle of Seasons for handheld. I don't know if I've played Oracle of Seasons. I might need to give that a try. Ocarina of Time, great choice, Tiger. Absolutely. Link the Faces of Evil. Is that really your favorite, Proteus? I don't think I knew that. The Sewers of France. A cheese church. Do you have to like be an active participant to get his protections, Merlin? Ocarina of Time, not even a contest. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people go that route, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's a great game. In many ways, it transformed 3D gaming. I wouldn't say like independently. There were other titles doing similar work, but it was definitely up there at the forefront, you know? Majora's Mask was the first one that you play. The first Zelda game that you played, Spirit. A great one. Green King, you got caught. Yeah, I was gonna say Proteus. My eyebrow went up. I was like, well, let me not cut him down. Let me give him a chance. I'd make a Zelda pun, but I don't want to try and force. Oh, Tiger. I mean, it was good. That was good. But that's for your childhood self with some precious bean shit. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Headless. Also, how you doing? How was your stream today? I know you were streaming too. Yeah, there was a time where I actually like listened, did what I was supposed to do. I had an air of wholesomeness about me. I don't know what happened. I got old. Main color palette, he's mostly red. Okay. Oh yeah, Proteus. I figured, but you know, we'll see. The Gremlin hole. Nothing wrong with that, Amber. Man, I'm falling behind. I'm doing this thing. I'm getting on my soapbox. I start talking. I get all excited. Y'all are having great conversation too, and then I'm like, oh crap, I fell behind. You let that? Okay, good. Tried suggesting ways to improve the food and service, and they threatened you. Oh, so they weren't open to feedback. That's never a good sign. If you're working for someone and they're not open to feedback, being open to feedback doesn't mean that they just take your feedback and do it 100% of the time. Sometimes being open to feedback means willing to listen and then saying, no, we're not going to do that because like it's not cost effective, or you know. So to be clear, I'm not saying that they just do what everyone says that works for them, but the willingness to listen. If they're threatening you, 6 months severance pay. Well, you got something positive out of there then. Majora's Mask is phenomenal. Lost. My favorite game was the one where Link saves Zelda from Bowser or something. That one was a good one. Yeah, and Donkey Kong makes a guest appearance, I think. He just touches your left ear and blesses you. Oh, just a rat pope is just good. Mostly right. No worries. The enter button is right next to all the other keys. I do it all the time. Red, that's the base color. Then he has purple, then green tips. Okay, yes, excellent combination. Along his wings and his ears, around the tips. He also has from the start of his bottom jaw down to the base of the neck, where his shoulders come into play. Black muzzle, stomach's white, and then working on a few more markings. Yeah, that's a great color palette. It sounds very unique as well. I bet when you finally finish all the work on it, you're gonna be so proud of it. That's one of the coolest things when you get an avatar exactly the way you want it. They're so nice. It's I don't know. There's something special about connecting with that avatar. So, Twilight Princess is an excellent second choice. That game, the more I play it, the more I revisit it, I seem to enjoy it more and more every time. Which was a similar experience I had with Majora's Mask. Like originally, it was Ocarina of Time, Ocarina of Time, Ocarina of Time. But the more I play Majora's Mask, it consistently, I seem to like it more and more, so. A little wisdom from the wise. Just, yeah, we try. Amber, thank you so much for stopping by. Please send all of our best to the Charm family, and take care of yourself. Bye, Amber. I'll wait for the buys, but then I'll click out Amber knows. Stream was good. If it's okay to talk about the event I'm planning for, that's pretty much all I did. That's pretty much all I did was co-working the planning event. I think it's okay to talk about it. But yeah, I'm glad it went well. I don't. It seems fine. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem if you want to talk about it. But also, like, you can also say like, no, that's from stream over there. Or you do you. You do you. I don't have a problem with it, but I don't want to steal your thunder either. Lightning Rod of Hatred. Anyone? Whose line? Midna is good. Midna's good. About to spend too much. Wait, Lost. Are you talking about the car project? Or are you talking about a VR chat avatar? In which case, what do you mean by the carpet? Ratchet and Clank flaming armor suit upgrade? Something similar. Okay. Plasma rifle. Uh-huh. Oh man, that sounds cool. Yeah, it's cool how many outfits, armors, weaponry have been fit to the Avali bases. There seems to be like a really large interest and subset of the Avali fan base that does that kind of work. That's part of why the avatar is so interesting, I think. Trying to finish Bioshock, Fallout 4, and Hellboy. Fallout 4 is a long commitment. You might be in that for a while, depending on what your definition of completion is. Ooh, I don't know anything about this. Headless. Colin Mockery, yes, Headless. I was in my heart. I was like, Headless knows. Headless knows the lightning rod of Adrian. Yes, Wind Waker is adorable. I love the art style. I definitely prefer the remastered version. I think the quality of life improvements in that, like the fast sail, the reduced searching for all the Triforce pieces and all that, I think that they were much needed changes that helped the game tremendously. So I definitely recommend the HD remake, but I do enjoy it. I also like the more interactive combat elements that were introduced, the parry features and all that. Wind Waker's cute. I have memories of playing Wind Waker with my brother on the GameCube. So he would play the game, and I would hook up the Game Boy Advance, and I would use the Tingle Tuner. And if anyone's ever played with that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I would waste all his rupees being a bomb and exploding on things, including him. And I would hit the A button, and the Tingle Tuner would stand up and go, "Hey!" If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're like, man, this guy's lost his mind. But it was fun. That's my like core Wind Waker memory. I didn't know that was any sort of slang. When I hear carpet, I think two things when I hear carpet. I think like carpet on the floor, and I think, does the carpet match the drapes? Those are the two things I think of. So yeah, learn something every day. Ooh. Headless, let me know when that when you figure out your scheduling and stuff. Let me know when that stream's gonna be. I'd love to swing by. Proteus. The Twilight Princess, Great Fairy, dear Lord in heaven. Oh, mercy me. Yep, yep. Even the all caps. You got me on that one. Metroid Prime 2. You know, okay. Tiger, I have a confession. I'm going to disappoint you and a lot of people here right now. I have never played a Metroid game. It's not because I am not interested. It wasn't one of the games as a kiddo that we ever like bought. You know, we bought like Mario games and Zelda games and Donkey Kong games and like all that stuff. We never bought a Metroid game, so I never got introduced to the series. And then I've never tried it. I hear a lot of people talk about, I forget which Metroid title it is, but I know that a lot of people, I knew I was going to get, I knew it. Oh, I knew it. One of the Metroid games is like many people's #1 game of all time. Like the one on the N64, I think, the first 3D one. I forget what it's called. I feel like I have to play it, but I never have. WWE 2K24, huge WWE fan, so I'm down the route. I've seen some of the WWE games played. I haven't played them myself as well. Another place where I'm gonna let folks down. Oh, no worries, Bailey. I love talking avatars, so I'm not like a very proficient avatar Blender, Unity person. I always have to get help. I've got like really talented friends who put in the hard work for me, and I give them my unending gratitude, you know. But still enjoy talking about it. I love the creative process. I love seeing what people come up with. Y'all making me want to play some Zelda games? Yeah, Spirit. They're good games. Also, Proteus, I appreciate so much that you spent the bits to make the point. Thank you. I don't feel like I earned those. I feel like I earned the face. I don't know if I earned the bits. One of the goal rewards is named after me. It's called Feet. No. Headless. It's not called Feet. I know why it's in all caps. It's called Feet. It's basically just fur, so people call their fursuits expensive car. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Clearly, I'm not into the fursuiting scene right now because I didn't get the carpet reference. But anyway. Oh, a third carpet reference. Get this big walking carpet out of my way. Anyone? Anyone know it? Octo's also very disappointed in me. Okay, well, that tracks. Never played a Metroid game either. Me either. Okay, so it seems like we're a little more split on that. About time for bed. See you next stream. Love, peace, and pepperoni grease. Tiger, I like the outro. Very nice. Yeah, rest well. I hope that you have an amazing day. Thanks for keeping us safe in the ride along. Thanks for the pizza. Much appreciate it. And maybe we'll see you again in the future. Goodbye, Tiger. So sorry to burst your bubble here, but I actually don't have VR chat. I've been wanting to get, just never had the time to save up and get it, whether it be for desktop, headset, or whatever. Hey, no worries. It's not like a requirement, you know. It's VR chat's a lot of fun, but it's not like, oh, you don't have it, grr. Like, now I'm disappointed. It's no worries at all. You can still have like cool character concepts and all that. No worries. Independent of VR chat. VR chat's the medium that I use because I'm a big fan of it. But yeah, no worries. I got the feet. Yeah. You almost pitch for the big. Okay, yep. People are getting the references. I don't feel quite so old today. Speaking of Star Wars, my most recent Skyrim character is a Sith Lord. What? What do you mean your most recent Skyrim character is a Sith Lord? Is there a mod? Is there a Star Wars mod for Skyrim? Heartburn's real. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to upset the Pope Rat. Merlin? He shall be watching behind your left ear, waiting for you to engage in Metroid. Okay. Bodyguards, Pope Rat. We'll add it to the list. We'll get to it one day, I promise. Ugh. Thanks, Headless. Ancient, older than dust, older than the mountains. Hold on. Have you played Small Saga? No. I don't even know what it is. Should I know it? Headless? Small Saga? Oh, 4 exclamation points. I'm supposed to know it. You're also disappointed and or shocked. Look. Okay. Look. For most of you, your regulars, you know the drill. For the folks who came by raid or new faces today, either way, look, all right, you're going to get used to me disappointing you. That's just kind of what we do here. I'm sorry. There will be lots of shock, lots of disappointment. I don't meet those expectations. So don't be surprised. The gay rat game? What? What is it? Rats. Yeah. Bailey, if it's got a cool story, I would love to hear it. I always enjoy hearing like the inspiration or the lure or whatever. People have all sorts of stories, be it like how they arrived at the creation, or sometimes the avatars and sonas are like tied to like fan fiction or inspiration from real life. They're always exciting. I'd love to hear it. Very young and bright spirit. It's exclusively spirit, Merlin. That's on the inside. On the outside, it's like a walking fossil. You know what I'm saying? No. Like mid-30s. I joke. I tease. Mid-30s. Very good indie. Huh. I do like indies. Oh, wait. Headless. What was the game that we were talking about with DJ Subatomic Supernova? Was it No Straight Road? No Straight Road? Is that what it is? The indie rhythm game? That's also on my list. If I'm getting the title right, that's also on my list of games that I want to play at some point. Yeah, all the particles in the world, that's the dust chipping off me. I didn't think anyone could see that, Spirit. Lots of shocks and pain in the dungeon for failing on Metroid. Do they use like, what do they use, tasers and stuff? The Pope Rat? That's wild. All pixel art, all made by one dev, whose trans came out after the game came out, so depending on where you get it, the credits may not be updated. Got you. Incredible storyline, funny as hell. And the opening will make you cry. Okay, I might have to do some research on this one because I enjoy emotionally compelling games. So for example, One Shot, I cried like a baby on each playthrough. So yeah. Ori and the Blind Forest, cried like a baby. I love a good emotional like tugging on your heartstrings. Okay, let me write this down so I don't forget. Yes, I keep a legal pad over here for writing notes. Don't judge me. Knee slapping from laughing. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. Don't hurt your knee. That wasn't the goal. You're a great. Thank you. Merlin. I always tell people when we're doing these like Tuesday talks, which is essentially just chatting stream, right? Just in VR chat. I always tell everyone, you all are really like what brings the energy. It's as someone who's like experienced really full chats and really empty chats and everything in between. It would be very difficult for me to have like this level of engagement and stuff if you all weren't also engaged and we bounce back and forth off of each other. That's what makes these streams so enjoyable and so great, so unpredictable. and so fun, I think, is like the back and forth. And so as much credit that's due my way, just as much, if not more, is due back to everyone in chat. Because you all I feed off of your energy. So yeah, I would say that you all are also great. And that's where we kind of have reciprocal energy that we feed off of, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but I think if you've ever been on like this side of the stream experience, I think everyone who's been on this side knows exactly what I'm talking about. You really feed off of the energy that chat brings, so it makes it a lot of fun. Dash cries all the time. It is true, but I think crying's super healthy. It's such an emotional release, and it's a good, healthy way to process feelings, you know? So yes, I cry all the time. It's true. Yes. Headless. Send it my way. I'll check it post stream for sure. Send it. Just drop all the games, all the reference. Like yes. Ori's so good. The art style, I love it. Like a wholesome young uncle. I don't think I've gotten that one before, but I appreciate it. First time I've been called young in years, man. By the way, have you heard of Before Your Eyes? I have not. What is it? He feeds off us? No, not like that. Not like that. You never cry? I mean, that's okay. Sometimes people don't need it. They have other ways that they manage and regulate their emotions. I'm not saying that like you have to cry to be healthy in your emotional release. Just it works for me. But some people, they have like playlists, you know, that help them get through their moods. It's like, oh, I'm in this mood. Let me put on my sad playlist and kind of just feel it out through music. Or they have creative expression. They go paint, you know, something incredible, or play a beautiful song, or whatever it may be. Like some people like work it out, go to the gym, just work out those feelings. Whatever works for you, it's fine. Some people get on Skyrim and kill their enemies ruthlessly to work out their feelings. If it works for you. It was modified from birth to withstand. Okay, this is the story of the Avali from Bailey. Modified from birth to withstand higher heat climates, mostly for negotiation, exploration of planets. He has the heavy armor suit, helps regulate core temperature. That's pretty cool. He's actually considered a failure because he was hatched prematurely, causing a slight mental development issue. They abandoned the project. He was granted immunity for his surface, so now he mostly just bounty hunts for money. Okay, yeah, you've got deep lore, and it sort of ties in the suit, the weaponry, with the bounty hunter stuff, right? Some of the colorations as well. I need to do better. I don't have any cool story. Thanks for the uwu Nirvana. Only cried to one game? Wait, which one? Which one got you in the feels? Ellis, you know me pretty well. I'm going to watch it, buy it, and be like, you were right. You were right. You were right. Let's see. 69 Evolution. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Hello. Hello. I hope that you're doing well. And I hope that you are having a lovely and start your time of day. Before Your Eyes, okay. First-person narrative adventure game where players control the story and its outcomes by blinking in real life. Released in 2021 for Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, 2022 for Android, iOS. So I guess it interfaces with a camera in some capacity to like track your eyes. Goodbye World Games. Okay. VR version was released for PS5. Bad at explaining. So I'll look at. No worries. No. You're fine. No. You're fine. Look, I don't read well, so when I see a typo, I'm just like, oh, I just misread that. It's all. I always assume it's on my end anyway. No worries. Red Dead Redemption 2. So, Nirvana, I won't know specifically what part made you cry because I never beat Red Dead Redemption 2. In fact, I never got further than like the first couple of missions. And I loved the first Red Dead. I loved it. I like got every achievement in the first one back when it launched. The second one, it was like the intro felt slow, and it was at a point in life, admittedly, where like I have like work and other interests and responsibilities and hobbies, and so when a game has a really slow start, I have a much harder time like holding my interest. But I've heard amazing things about it. What part made you upset or made you cry? When Soap died? Yep. Proteus. Heart skipped a beat on that one. I'm right there with you. Look, don't remind me. Yep, their feelings in chat now. Their feelings. Everyone get your tissues. We'll get through this. Small Saga? The description on Steam. Okay. Beneath the streets of London, an angry mouse seeks revenge against the god who stole his tail. An epic RPG of miniature... Well, I'm gonna be adding that to the... Potentially adding that to the games to stream list. You already caught my attention with just the description. Yeah, the intro to Red Dead 2 is quite slow. If what I need to do is like a weekend when I have nothing to do, I need to power through the intro, and I bet I'd be really into the game. Because I enjoy like the GTA series. I enjoy most of what Rockstar puts out, so I even enjoyed like the Bully games, LA Noire. A big goober when it comes to personality. Goobers are fun. Opposite of the Mandalorian. If you, yes. Super friendly, super talkative. Can be spicy at points. More calculated side. Okay. Yeah. So you got some of the personality elements built in, some of the physical characteristics built into the story. Also, sorry about my finger. The tracker is being weird. Ring finger. I'm not flipping anyone off. There we go. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Cart. Add it to cart. You may have told me somewhere along the way. It may have been one of those cases where we may have mentioned it midstream, and then sometimes if someone mentions something midstream and then conversation flows, I may not remember every detail, especially if I don't write it down. Or if you told me in VR and I was having VR juice, maybe I just forgot. Totally possible. Some voice acting work for the stream. Oh, we could do like a co-stream. That would be cool. We've done it once, technically. I was actually watching clips from that recently. The little robot was behind the gate, and it was clipping, and you were like, "Look, do you see it? Do you see it?" And I just went and opened it, and you were like, "You fool! You've killed us all!" It was so fun. And then I ran through the door. You died. Anyway, sorry. That was... Most people were like, "What the hell are you talking about?" But that was so funny. You fool! You've killed us all. Watching it again, you're gonna cry again. Hey, that to me, that is a sign of a compelling story. If a narrative of any kind can get you to cry, whether it's a film, television, a good book, the story of a video game, all this media, when they get you in the feels, I mean, what sort of compelling writing is that, where they actually hit you in the feels? That is a phenomenal experience. I would much rather have a incredibly compelling narrative than like state-of-the-art graphics. 100%. Anytime. In case you didn't know, peanut butter... Does it actually, Genki? Spirit, I'm the same way. I'm gonna go buy some peanut butter and stick it on a plate and turn my lights off. I did enjoy that one. That one wasn't super scary though, Headless. That one was more atmospheric than just jump scare, which I enjoyed that a lot more. Only have 2 art pieces of them ever made. Not very good hand paper pencil artist. Oh, blacksmithing. That's sick. Hey, Bailey, the main thing, you've got a concept in your head. You don't feel like you have to rush commissions or art. Wait until you've got it figured out exactly the way you want it, because then you'll appreciate it that much more when you have your final product. There's no like prescribed timeline. There's no, well, you ought to have this by this point. You know, you set your pacing, you do it the way you want, and that way you're really proud and happy with the final product. And yeah, it feels good to have that commission and stuff done, and to have references, but also it feels good to get it right. So, and it can also change over time because your interests will change, the character may change, like the lore of the character, and so there may be changes. And so yeah, don't sweat it. It glows in the dark for a second. Why? Genki, why does it glow in the dark? Yes, I remember the maid outfit. I do. Ooh, maid daspra? Does it squirt? How do you make it go? That clip has been in every VR stream intro I've ever made. That clip has survived every iteration of like my intro when it's a VR game. Gotta hit the hay, gotta work early tomorrow, so peace out for now, Des. See you next time. Victor, a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for contributing to the conversation, for updating us about your comic collection and everything in between. I hope that you get the mask. I'll be curious to see if you decide to get it. Take care of yourself. Don't work too hard tomorrow. I believe you, Genki. It's just, it's weird. I've never thought, but to be fair, I've also never like taken peanut butter out in the dark. Yeah. So, I mean, 100%. We might pull it out of the fridge with the lights off, and it might just be like a lantern for 1 second. I didn't wear the maid outfit. Wasn't on me. It was on Headless. Not me. I don't look good in a maid outfit. I look best in a tank top. In game, not IRL. Bum. No. They're focusing on the wrong details. You know, Spirit, talking about things that have been requested for a long time. Spirit has requested that I do a channel point redemption where I get put in a maid outfit for years. Maybe one day. Not on stream. It hasn't. We're talking about stream, Atlas. We're talking about stream. A very important distinction right now. Ooh, I am definitely going to mess up your name. And so I apologize. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not going to get it right. Is it Ili Amamoto? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I'm not very good with names, so I apologize. But hello, I hope you're having a lovely day. Blue or green laser? Wavelength of red does not work. Got you. So Headless, I don't remember your response, but I do remember that your mom did watch the stream. Yes. No, Spirit, that's not a capital O. We'll see. It's not a hard no, but we'll see. Not there. Yep. The problem is I don't do my own avatar work, so then I have to like commission someone to do the outfits, and it Yeah, that gets pricey. That gets I can only, like, I can't promise multiple. Maybe one. We'll see. We'll see. Is it okay if I for now, I'm going to shorten to Illy. Just Illy. Hi, Illy. I'm sorry about messing your name up. You don't take it seriously? I don't know. I don't know. What do you want from me, Spirit? What do you want? No. I don't. No. Nope. Remember, Headless? I broke my monitor. Remember? I had to replace that bad boy. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not at D&D. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. A story for another time. I'll give you 20,000 gold to get the maid fit. Like IRL? Because, Spicy Gremlin? That's okay. Hey. I have been in VR chat for a long time. I've met some spicy gremlins. I will say, I wouldn't say that it's like the focus of my stream. Like I don't think that we often are spicy about the spiciest like our spicy is like, you know, ranch dressing, mayo, right? Once in a while we might Texas Pete it. That's kind of like our spicy around here, just because, you know, I mean, yes. But I'm not like, you know, off stream, you know, I can respect some spice now and then. It's, you know, just not my focus, but you know. Yeah, I thought I was like, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. Yeah. I have a friend that does that. Oh yeah. It can get expensive, but I mean, it's also. To be clear, I'm not complaining. The people who do the avatar work, like the Blender and Unity skills, they absolutely deserve to be compensated for their time and their skills and the expertise, because it is an incredible skill set. And I think people forget that, like in the hustle and bustle of having avatar work done and wanting more and more and more. Like, oh, I can't believe I have to pay like $40. But meanwhile, like this person will spend several hours on something just working on a project for them, not to mention all the time they spent learning and mastering the skills. And when you break down like the hours that they put on the project versus what they charge, often they're making like below minimum wage for their work and for a very specific skill set. So yeah, I absolutely think that the folks who do that work like earn their pay. So I'm not complaining about that. I'm just not super wealthy. Ghost Pepper Lyle. Whoa. Whoa, Ghost Pepper. Like I said earlier, if I eat anything if I get like jalapenos on my pizza, it's gonna be a bad day the next day. Like, oof. So I gotta watch my spice. But yeah. Well, everyone, it's about that time. I do have work tomorrow. It's already about 3:40 in the morning. So I'm going to be starting to wrap up stream. Don't forget that in 2 days, Thursday morning, 12:30, I guess we're going to keep streaming for a minute. Just so I can say the thank yous that I owe. Holy crap, Spirit, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Spirit, that is so generous. Thank you so much. Let's see, who we... Let's see, congratulations to Panda. I think Panda went to bed, but I know that they would be so grateful if they were here. Headless is probably still here and will offer their own thanks because they're amazing. Konata is a lurker, but is always grateful. I know that they would say the same. Weave, too, and then is that for Micah? I don't recognize either of those names. Maybe from the raid. Maybe they're lurking. Maybe they're snoozing. Maybe they had to do some post-stream self-care. But I'm sure everyone would be so grateful. And I'm grateful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Wow. It's one of those things where I never know how to like genuinely show like, oh, I'm so grateful. I can say the words and like, anyway, thank you. It means a ton. Yeah. Oh, is it a thing? Is it a thing? Oh, yeah, Spirit, you have started a hype train. Wow. The 4 phases of receiving a gifted sub. What? Okay. Whoa. We don't. All right. Thank you so much. That's a gracious plenty. A gracious plenty. Thank you. Dumb idiot. I like that name, Dumb Idiot. And then Amy Doggy, which, by the way, she brought the raid in earlier. Actually, she brought the second raid because Proteus raided us at the beginning of stream. Amy Doggy also does VR chat, just chatting style streams and that sort of thing. Has an amazing community from what I've gathered. I've watched a few of their VODs. So if y'all haven't checked out Amy Doggy, be sure to do so. And then Spirit, thank you for the 7 gifted. Just wanted to reach level 3. Sleep is for the weak. Who needs it? Who needs it? No, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate it. And all the money that goes into stream, I receive, I just flip it over and use it for stream. So I might use it to like buy the next game that we stream, or maybe a maid outfit. Who knows? So it is just reinvested into this chaos. So thank you so much for that. Yes. I was just joking. I am still going to end stream, but thank you so much. But yes, thank you all for being here. Thanks, of course. I shouted out the Raiders, but again, Proteus and Amy Doggy, thank you so much. Always appreciate the raids. Thanks for the great conversation, the subs, the bits, the follows. But you all know, most of all, I always say thanks for your time, right? Time is such a precious and finite resource. We all have a finite amount. And where we spend it, who we choose to spend it with, that's a really special thing when you share time, even if it's just a couple of minutes to drop in and say hi. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for swinging by and spending the time. Also, Samson, thank you for the 250 bits. Choo! Choo! Absolutely. Thank you, Samson. Thank you. And for the follow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope that you're doing well, having an amazing day. So, all of you drink water? Yes, everyone drink some water. Thanks for having me here. It's been a pleasure. If we stream soon, I just wanted to say I give you hugs. Looking forward to seeing you again. Yes. Hugs back to everyone for coming. Hugs. This is big hug. There we go. Yeah. But yes, thank you all for your time. Thanks for being here. It means the world. So, cool. We're going to wrap it up there. I'll be streaming Majora's Mask on Thursday, if that's your cup of tea. And then we usually do the just chatting streams on Tuesdays. There is a Discord. It is entirely automated. There are no interactive channels. I'm not in there like typing. There's nowhere to talk to other people. It's basically just stream announcements and then a scrapbook where I keep VODs and that sort of thing. So no pressure. But if you're interested, that it will ping you when I go live. So otherwise, y'all please be safe, take care, be kind. And I will see you next time. Don't moan. I can't help it. I'm old. Don't moan. That's what I do. Bye.